What's up, everybody? We are live. JohnnyKpicks here. Alongside, I have Cody, or this way, Cody from Blood Money MMA Bets, and we are here to break down all of the fights for UFC Vegas 76. Strickland versus Magomedov. How's it going, Cody? How's your day going? And how is the chips and salsa?
It's going great. Another great week. Going into my 6th winning week in a row. So I'm just feeling good. I mean, I've won 5. This will be week number 6, but you got to go through 6 to get to 10 and 10 to 20. So
that's right.
Feeling good, feeling great. I like this card to watch. It's not really the best betting card in the world, but it should be good. I just want to give a shout out to Johnny and then other people like Johnny that actually do recaps this week. You know, I've seen a lot of big channels and stuff out there didn't do no recap this week, straight into the bets. And I respect people that actually do a recap every single week. I like that.
Yeah, I usually do it on my video and like right before, so I get started on the week after, you know. But I needed like a day off. I was like, ooh, I had a really bad week.
It happens to us though.
Everything, everything that I thought was going to happen. A lot of people actually thought the same thing.
Oh,
like a lot of the unders didn't hit. None of the unders did. The Tafa fight didn't even happen. 29 seconds. So that ruined a lot of people's unders or Tafa bets or Tafa KOs. And he somehow survived. I don't know how, but he did because he's freaking crazy.
He ate crazy shots. And then it kind of sucks with that because like he's getting beat up the whole fight, but with a dude like him that's so much power and you're just waiting for Chepe to tire out or peak to hit him with that big shot. Dude, I was shocked that Chepe was able to honestly take the big shots he took and just like keep that cardio up at a hard pace for 3 rounds. Like I was pretty shocked with that.
I'll give him credit for that because that was crazy because he took some really, really, really good shots early on and even like throughout the rounds and just kept going. Didn't seem like it phased him really.
No. Yeah, man. I was mad about the Tafa fight, but then I wasn't too mad because I mean I was already up, so I was either gonna just win like two units more or lose 3.5 units. But I was still been up 0.5. So when that happened, I was like, man, but I wanted the extra money. But
yeah, I hear you.
That was a bad eye poke, dude. He hit him with the freaking Three Stooges, got him in both eyes,
yeah, man,
in the mouth, like they got him.
Yeah, that went right in his eye and right back out. And he's like, oh, I'm like, dude, don't come back out, dude. Like, I was like, you're not.
That's what I was
That
hoping.
Was a bad one.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, now I got Tafa. You don't want a dude that just got poked in both eyes fighting a giant dude that's throwing heat. But it was, overall, it was a pretty good night, man. I went like 3-1 and won 4 units. And then I put out a 4-fight parlay in my Patreon. And I don't usually do. I mean, I always put a layer cake parlay, which is like an 8-fight progressive parlay. But like I loved last week. I felt it, and it was Magny, Ricci, Brown, and Tafa in a parlay, like 1 unit to win 5.5. So Tafa fell off. I ended up cashing it, and it was like extra 3 units for the 3 that hit. So I was happy about that too.
Oh yeah, that's always good to hit those big ones.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go through the chat. Let's see who's here. We got about 12 people in here so far. So what's up, Cody? We got Mushroom MMA. He said, what's up, Cody and Johnny? 2 more sleeps.
Mushroom.
Yes, sir. Definitely check out Mushroom MMA on Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. And he's doing his show later tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So you definitely want to check that out. Don't miss it. He always has fun entertainment shows. So great guy. Always supports the community. So definitely support him.
For sure. And
get him up to 1,000.
One of the real dudes, man. I even see him putting out them paper slip bets sometimes, man.
Yeah, I know.
Place my heart with that.
We got John St. John Art. What's up, man? So let's get that money. Time to rob Vegas blind.
Yep. If you guys like art, man, check out his Instagram page. If you like actually seeing somebody that can draw like crazy. Like I followed him just from seeing because I can't draw. So that stuff amazes me when people, can do stuff I can't do at all. So everybody check him out on Instagram.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It really is.
Dirty Reg is in the house. OG, what's up, man? He says, I'm at the casino. I need a bet. We'll get you some bets here. Yeah. Any Action Effie, what's up? For Any Action Sportscast, definitely check out Any Action Sportscast on YouTube. Not Any Action Effie He's got about 50 subscribers. He needs those 50 onto his other one.
Yes.
He does great breakdown for UFC, and he has awesome bets. He had a whole bunch of awesome college baseball bets. It's over with now, but if you would have followed him on all of those, you'd be up like 10 units. It's crazy.
At least.
So he does awesome stuff.
Like
Mushroom says he's doing his recaps tonight.
So I like to see. Win, lose, or draw, man. It's just it's about that owning up, you know.
Yep.
That's really what it's, because it sucks, man. It sucks when you lose and have to say that, but like I respect the shit out of that stuff, man.
Yep. We got Pink Freud. What's up, Manny? He said, let's fucking go, ladies. Dog of the night.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I got one. I bet one dog, and I think
I got one. I'm not gonna bet. Okay, but I got one. I picked one girl dog, just one.
Okay, all right.
We'll see.
Yep.
Just saw Shroom and Sean decision. That's what I'm effing talking about. I don't know what that means. I'm confused.
Mushroom and
Sean decision. Yeah. Got nothing. Bias bets. What's up, bias bets?
From a nap right before I get on here.
I haven't got my beers in yet, so I'm still not thinking correctly. Bias bets. What's up? Check out Bias Bets on Twitter and YouTube as well. He says, "Cheers, boys! Thanks for coming out, Bias. Always appreciate it as well." Derek, our guy,
new logo, and I keep forgetting to get back. I've been so busy, dude. It's crazy. But
you could do that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm
gonna have to hit you up, Bias Bets, if that's the case too. I've been gonna get a new logo too. I made my logo like a year and a half ago, clearly because it looks like crap. And I want to get a better one.
The dude that made my intro for me threw together my logo real quick. So but really my girlfriend wants to do it because she gets so mad at me when I pick this stuff out. And he's been sending me like little things, and I'll be like, change this, but my girlfriend's like, the letters think so. They're gonna work it out, but Bias Bets for sure on Twitter. He does a lot of that stuff. So
nice. I'll check it out.
Hit him up.
Derek, our guy, what's up? I feel like I'm addicted to combat now with all of my blood money bets. Time for some JohnnyKpicks so I can make more blood money bets. There you go.
Yes, sir, Derek. Appreciate you coming out, posting the algorithms and all the stuff you do, especially in the
Check out Derek Izzy on Instagram for all of his algorithms for finishes, and it's hitting at 80% clip. So check it out.
Also, I want to be done wearing this hat. I got me a fresh new haircut today, but I'm on that 5-week winning streak, so I wear this hat I have to wear it.
Gotta wear it forever. Forever.
If I win, I'll wear this hat for the next 5 years.
There you go.
Yeah.
Peak winding up his uppercut punches like he's in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, he's a crazy little guy.
He was going back to the 70s with some of them punches, dude, but he hit him with some decent ones, man.
There was a funny part though. I remember they weren't even close, and they were like kind of like going back and forth a little bit. And fucking Trevor Peak, he feinted like a hammer punch. He was just like this.
Fainted it.
He wasn't even like rushing in and do it. He was just like he was like rolling the dice or something. It was funny as hell. Man, I was like, this guy's awesome.
I'm really shocked though, because I knew Peak was going to hold up to Chepe's stuff. I just didn't think like short notice, up a weight class, at the pace, dude. That was a crazy pace of wrestling. Crazy. I mean, he wrestled him every single round. Like I thought he would have died and gave up, man.
Yeah. Reese Campbell, what's up, Reese? Thanks for always coming out as well. What's up, guys? Looking forward to seeing week 6 of profit for Cody and the start of a streak for Johnny. Yeah,
let's go. Got to start somewhere, and it's this week for Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Start at 10, baby.
Ryan Jordan, what's up, Ryan? Always thanks for coming out. What's up? What's good, fellas? Catching some rays outside with Johnny K and Blood on the Bluetooth speaker. Vape pen in hand. Life is good. That sounds amazing.
Hope you're. Day, Ryan.
It's like raining where I'm at, but Cody is like freaking thunderstorming over there.
He could hear the thunder and lightning through my mic, man. So it's crazy here, but enjoy that. Enjoy them rays. Enjoy that vape pen. And this is going to be a good show, man. We're going to give them winning bets and jokes out.
We got Litz. What's up, Litz? He said, what's up, everybody? Did y'all peep the line movement on the Della Brady fight? Absolutely, madness. I peeped it, and I smashed it, and it still went lower than I thought.
I'm loving it. I'm just waiting. That doesn't make no sense.
I got, spoiler alert for next week, I got Jack Della at minus 105 for 2 units. I went for it. I don't care. Because I was going to parlay him with Whitaker at like minus 170, and I was just going to wait until after the fights. But I think that line's going to go back up. So I think if you're on the Jack Della side, I would get it shortly. I think it's going to go, maybe not back up to like 170 or 180, but it's going to go back up.
Dude, Brady needs to sub him in the first or the second takedown attempt he gets, dude. And as soon as he does 2 takedown attempts or gets him down, does some stuff, and Jack gets up, and then Brady slows down just a little bit, and now that takedown attempt ain't coming so easy. Dude, he got knocked out by Bilal Muhammad, who ain't never knocked nobody out in his whole damn life.
Mind you, it was in the second round. Now, it wasn't even like he was gassed in the third or something, and Brady just like gave up or something. No.
See, I'm gonna tape it tomorrow and have more, but there's no way, dude. Like the only thing that I can think is if somebody that's got a lot of money watched him fight Ramazan Ameev, and then when he got him in a front choke, like a real tight one.
Yep, early too.
But he got out, and then he punched him everywhere, all over his body, and just sent him down. So I mean, I like Sean Brady. Jack Della's just a big, strong dude too. I just don't see it, man, with his cardio.
He's one of those crazy guys, kind of like Trevor Peak. Not as crazy, but
and he got power with technicality and the power. And dude, it's gonna be a good one.
And I've said it before, like for Jack Della, like his punches, like it looks like he's throwing like 75%, and like they're hitting other people at like 110%. You're like, ugh.
Touching him.
Yeah. I know, and he's not even throwing hard. He really isn't. You will go back and watch some of his fights, and like me throwing, he'll throw hard, but most of the time, like his jabs and 1-2s are just like sparring 1-2s, and people are getting crushed, and you could see like black eyes and stuff. And you're like, oh my god! And you could hear it in the freaking like broadcast too.
He's crazy. One of them. He switches stances, and he's one of them ambidextrous dudes. He can hit you just as hard with his left as he can with the right, like how Fedor used to do it. Them dudes are the dangerous dudes. Like this Ferreira tonight too. He's one of them dudes that like they're ambidextrous, bro. They'll knock you out with either hand, and they're so dangerous because that's how we got Gregory Rodriguez. Like when you go on the ground and you're getting hit with the power hand, usually you can go to the other side, try to do some stuff, grab on. No, they just hit you with the other power hand. It's never good.
Yeah, but that line movement today was crazy.
Yeah,
I think I saw it at plus 105. It was the lowest I saw it today. So I got it at minus 105, and I was like, it's not going to go any much lower than that. And it did. I'm like, motherfucker, dude. I should have waited like 10 more minutes or 15.
They'll all cash, no matter what price you get him at. He's going to be bigger. Like Sean Brady's going to have to hold him down or submit him in the first or second takedown, or hold him down for 14 minutes and 55 seconds of that fight. So that's a tough ask for a smaller dude.
Yep.
Coming in with terrible confidence. I'm sure at this point you just got knocked out, lost your first loss of your career to Bilal, all that. It's gonna be tough, dude. I'm high on Jack.
I mean, all Jack Della needs to do is he needs to worry about stuffing the takedowns early, and then it's just gonna be on cruise control after that. Really, it is. Because Brady slows down as the fight goes on too. I know we're breaking this fight all the way down. We'll do it next week, but
I like it. Let that line keep dropping.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets down to like plus 125, I'm just going to throw another unit on. I don't care. I don't care at this point. Robert, what's up? He said, let's go Guram and Rinat. Same parlay, bro. Yeah, I like those two for sure.
I love it.
A lot.
I love it. What up, Robert? Too appreciate you coming out.
Anthony W, what's up, man? He said, what's up, boys? Solid card. Yeah. Solid card for, like you said, Cody, watching. For betting, it's tough. Yeah. It is tough.
I think it's really tough, to be honest. Like I thought it was going to be easier going into tape, but then they got the lines. They got the lines high on over unders, like everything, like all the unders. You're like, which is good, man, because some of these are going to go over that we think is going to just like last week. I didn't like them lines. All them lines were too high for me, so I stayed away from the over unders last week, and I just put in 5 straight bets. Ended up saving me because every single fight that I thought was going to go under went over. And I'm talking under 1.5, let alone like going to the decision and all that. So they at least 3 or 4 fights like that, with Peak, Emmett,
Tafa.
Yeah,
I thought those were like easy givens, like easy money.
I would have been in on all them, but like I said, I seen 5 excellent money lines. I'm like, I'm taking them. And Peak fought for my money, man. He put up a good fight. Yeah,
I was okay with that. Like, I mean, it sucked losing, obviously, but
especially first bet of the night for me. We
all knew in the back of our heads, like there's gonna come a time where Peak's going to look like that. And I just didn't think that was the fight. Unfortunately.
He's still going to get some wins in the UFC. Not many people is going to be able to keep up with his pace and power. I was freaking shocked Chepe did.
I know, right?
He brought it, man. He brought the heat, dude.
He did. Pink said he kind of wants to smash that JDM again now at this line. Yeah, I mean, if you got him at minus 170 or minus 180, you might as well just balance it out right now. Throw another unit, make the line go down a little bit, your overall line.
Yep.
Let's see. We got CJ UFC Picks. What's up, Carlos? Sheesh. What's up, man? Definitely check out CJ UFC Picks on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Does breakdowns every week as well. He does great stuff. He's on a little roll here with a little picks and bets, so he's doing good. So definitely check him out. He does great stuff. Always supports and comes out. It's great.
I gotta still watch almost everybody's videos. I've watched like 2 videos because I've been off all week. So I've been off my game, hanging out with my daughter.
There you go. We got Jorge. What's up? Let's get that shmoney. Yes, indeedy. That's shmoney, whatever. Shmoney. That's shmoney. Appreciate you coming out, Jorge, as always. We got Daz in the building. What's up, Daz Files? Definitely check out Daz on Twitter. He is a great supporter of the community as well. He's everywhere. You go on any show, you see Daz. That's what he is. It's awesome. Appreciate you, Daz, as always.
He's like the wind.
Yeah. I could have swept my bets if Amanda doesn't absolutely get blasted in this round 2. And if she also just lets go of the knee bar attempt and getting ground and pounded for the whole last part of the first round. I'm so sick and tired of fighters just hanging on and trying and
pound it out.
Let it go. After the third hit in the head that's freaking solid, let go. Get back in your guard.
Frank Mir style. Dude, Frank Mir back in the day used to do that as a heavyweight, and people would just pummel his freaking head. I think
I just don't get it.
Ian something, a big old dude, and he wasn't even that good. The Machine, they called him, but Frank Mir used to do that, and you're like, what the? I think he even did it to like Brock Lesnar, dude, and Brock Lesnar started pounding him out.
Yeah. Effie said he had the over. I also had the over. I also had Hebus on the money line, and it was just like I said, anything that happened.
Ended in the second round.
Yeah.
See, I was watching it, but that was right when I pulled into the casino, and I didn't have no money, or I mean the hotel back home, so I didn't have any money on it. So, but dude, the weird thing is I went into the hotel, signed in, got my stuff, came back out to grab my phone, and they was standing there. This is the part I seen. They was standing there, and the ref had both their arms, and Hebus had her hand up.
And she was like this or something.
Yeah, and I'm reading, and I'm like, it's going to decision, but then I was seeing it said Barber by like TKO. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on right now? Like, is it due decision or what? And then they raised Barber's hand. I was like,
you know what I will say? I did have an awful night, like probably one of the top 3 awful nights. But I will say I was right about one thing, Cody.
Taporia?
Really a masterclass. What did I say last week? Masterclass.
I wouldn't say a masterclass. The master thing he had besides his boxing was his chin, because Emmett fucking cracked him a lot in that fight, and he didn't even waver. Like every time because Emmett was throwing heat.
He was rolling with the punches a lot too.
But I like
got cracked every once in a while. But if you saw, like, he was like doing one of these, like,
oh, he's so good. Yeah, no, he didn't get hurt. I think in the 5th round he got hurt, but like, dude, at plus 280, man, I knew Emmett was going to be in there all 5 rounds and tough.
I know. So. I just want to give you shit a little bit.
No, Taporia, that's the fight. That now I know he's a bad mofo. Like he's a championship caliber.
Dude, this was a good test for him. I was just I was overly high on him, and I'm just like, I just know it. I
knew he was good as fuck, but like I said, I just thought the odds were a little off, and but yeah, man, he's a bad dude. He's a real bad dude. I can't wait. I'm glad there's.
He showed off his really good boxing though, like better than ever.
Yeah, forward pressure.
Any of his fights.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Robert said we all knew Peak had red flags. Yeah, we all knew
what we were getting into.
Eventually, it was going to happen, and it happened a little bit quicker than usual. Shafiq, what's up, Shafiq? Thanks for always coming out. So what's good, my guys? Yep, we're just getting started here. Thomas, our guy. What's up, Thomas? He said, damn, I'm late. What's up, guys? Yep, we're just going to get started here with the first fight, so you didn't miss anything. We're just hanging out with the chat. You know how we do it for the first 15, 20 minutes. We always just chill with everybody. Knew it was going all 5. Man, I knew it was going to go over 1.5. I knew that. And I, like, untracked, I was like, I'm throwing this much. If I was already mad, I'm like, I'm throwing like a lot of money on the over 1.5. I don't even care. And they hit. I was like, okay, I feel better about myself.
That's right. That's right.
Because that was like, I was really confident in like fight to start round 2, over 1.5. I'm like, I feel like, and it was like it was a pick 'em. I should have just put that a freaking track bet, but I didn't. I'm an idiot. But all right, guys, let's get to the first. I don't blame you. I was an idiot last card. Just fucking stone cold idiot. All right.
No, man, there's bad breaks. There's a lot of stuff that just because I mean, I was coming off too bad, my worst weeks ever before I went on my winning streak. Stuff happens, but you'll be back, man.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
At least you admit it.
Sucks.
At least you admit it, because I watch some other people every week and they tell you how great they are and how much they won, but then when it comes down to them weeks, so people lost, they skip right over the week like nothing happened.
Oh yeah, they're like, oh man, nothing happened. Oh, next week, okay, here we go.
First fight of the night, like it's like, wait a minute,
we're gonna break this down right here because don't worry about last week's.
Break dancing last week at this part of the show.
Exactly. All right, we got the first fight we're gonna do. I know they changed around the fights now because I think they're out of order from when I did them. Romanov versus Blagoy. What do you like here?
Super sketchy fight. I got a good read on Romanov. I really do. I bet Tybura against him. I bet Volkov against him, and then I bet on him against like Chase Sherman and them. We don't really know what Romanov we're getting. It kind of looks like we're going to get the bigger out of shape Romanov from like pictures. So I don't know. Like if we can break it down as if it's full force Romanov, it's going to be a pretty good fight, and it's going to come down to like. I think it goes the distance. I don't think Romanov wears out Blagoy. I wanted to bet Blagoy because I figured Blagoy, even if he gets taken down a couple times in the first round, he doesn't really get finished. He has been finished one time by rear naked choke by Volkov back in the day. So he can get finished, I guess, on the ground because not too many people in the UFC took him down. Tybura took him down last fight, and he looked kind of bad in the third round. He didn't have too good of a get-up game. So that's what worries me is if Romanov comes in and takes him down, Blagoy down, and puts the beating that he put on like Tybura, he might get the stoppage there because Tybura has way better jiu-jitsu. Tybura is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, helps him survive on the ground, where Ivanov is he's got judo, sambo, but he doesn't have much jiu-jitsu. So, but then again, if we get terrible Romanov, he's going to shoot 2 or 3 shots, maybe get Blagoy down. Blagoy's going to survive it, and then he's going to win. But the thing I don't like about betting Blagoy on this is because he might get grappled for that first round, and that might be enough to slow him down so bad. Even if he stops the takedowns, he doesn't really go for the kill, and it's still going to be kind of close on the feet. So it's like I don't trust anything in this fight, man. I kind of like the overs just because Blagoy's super tough, and Romanov, I mean, he went off. Yeah, is it? What's the over?
Like minus 200 range or so for the over 1.5.
Oh, for the over 1.5. Yeah. I mean, this could even go over 2.5 though, because Blagoy's not a finisher. So but like I said, this is all based off of real Romanov. That's why I'm staying away because we don't know what Romanov we're going to get. So I'm going to take Blagoy by split decision. He has a ton of split decisions, but like I said, I expect Romanov to win that first round and a half with wrestling and domination. But then that's what I'm saying. I can't really trust Blagoy in the middle of the second round. Already gets up from a takedown, he stops the next takedown, and then he just takes over and clearly wins to win a bet Blagoy. So I would just stay away from this freaking fight, period.
Yeah, I'm right with you. Like this fight's so sketchy. You don't know what Romanov you're gonna get. If you're gonna tell me I'm gonna get the Romanov that demolished Chase Sherman, sure. Or am I gonna get the Romanov that tried one takedown against Volkov and literally gave up? Like he was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to lose. But we know what we're getting with Blagoy. I will say that he's the same kind of fighter. He's going to have durability. I don't think he's going to get finished, which is why I'm picking Blagoy, because even if he gets taken down, I think he'll survive the first round, and Romanov just falls off a cliff if the fight goes to the second round. Like his cardio is done. He's super low output. His takedowns are awful. He's super sloppier. He's sloppier than normal. Like it's just insane. But he can survive though all 3 rounds. So because like you said, Blagoy's not a finisher. So I can see a sloppy decision, split decision, whoever wins. I can see maybe a Romanov first round finish, but I'm not confident in anything whatsoever. But the pick is going to be Blagoy. I'm going to say by decision. It's probably going to be a split decision, because Romanov might look really good in the first round. The second round will be dicey, and I'm going to guess Blagoy wins that one. And in third round, like anything goes. Because Blagoy can be tired, Romanov can be tired, and then it's just going to be sloppy heavyweight fight. I'm glad this is starting off tonight. I will say that because it just needs to end. Whatever happens, I hope it's quick. I hope Blagoy wins, though, obviously. But if it's 15 minutes, it's 15 minutes. But give me Blagoy by decision. Like I said, wouldn't be shocked if Romanov gets a first round finish. If he gets that takedown early, get some ground and pound going, and maybe just, catches Blagoy just in the right spot. And maybe he gets like some kind of weird choke that he does, like Romanov have some weird chokes too. So no bets this fight. No bets. Like I just wouldn't. I don't like anything. Like
it's always good. I like not having a bet on the first fight of the night. Sometimes I do. I don't know because it sets the tone. It seems like I lost last week with Peak first fight. I'm like, here we go. But
was that that wasn't the very first
my
fight
first
of the night,
fight
though.
though.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, damn. But the first fight of the night and first bet, it could set the tone. But
yep. Emmett fight, the lock going the distance, flew over everyone's head at plus 350. That's crazy. Yeah. And I think Ilya by decision was like plus 800 range or something crazy like that, which was insane as well.
I picked on Brady's best bets. I picked Emmett by decision. I knew it was gonna go. I just wrong side.
Yeah.
And
we got MMA Propaholic in the house. What's up, MMA Propaholic? Cody and Johnny. Definitely check out Propaholic on Twitter, YouTube. And the Twitter Spaces, he does that stuff. I don't know what that is, but I don't do it. But he does great work, great breakdowns every week, and great bets too. So definitely give him a follow on Twitter, especially, and then YouTube. Obviously, go ahead and subscribe.
He's decent at drinking beers out of shoes too, man. You see the 3 he had to do today? Yeah, he told me, Phil Rowe is gonna put them paws on Neil Magny. So
ooh,
he will not. No, it was a good fight though, but he did.
It was 3. Close.
He did 3. Go on Twitter if you guys are on there and check out Propaholic. He did 3 in a row.
3 all at once. Look at you, Prop.
Yeah, so appreciate.
I hope it wasn't those 9.5 beers.
Some IPAs, man. He had them IPAs. How are them strong?
These?
No, like IPAs. Are they strong?
Most of them are like, then most of them are like 6% or higher. But usually they're like 8% approximately. So yeah, it's like 2 beers.
Nice.
No big deal. No big deal. I think Freud said draw or pass. Yeah, I think this is draw, pass, dog or pass. Whatever you want to say it, or just pass.
I like this right here, bias bets. Actually,
friend trying to talk. Go ahead. Well, bias bet said friend trying to talk me into a draw sprinkle here at plus 8,000. Why not?
Yeah, Romanov could win that first round 10-8, and then Blagoy wins the second 2. Could have a ball shot, a lot of stuff.
Who knows? Maybe Blagoy wins the third round 10-8.
Yeah, that gets
something. Yeah. Who knows? Isn't that crazy? Anything can happen. Literally anything can happen. I think Blagoy Fascio gets taken down in the first round. For show. Sorry. Faux show. Gets taken down in round 1. The Fascio gets taken down in round 1. Alexander needs to finish in round 1, or he probably will fade badly. I agree with that. That's why I picked Blagoy. That was my same train of thought. First round for Romanov or bust. So I don't think he's going to do it. Blagoy is freaking tough as hell. We got Manuel. What's up, Manuel? He said, I always look forward to Thursday nights. Always a great show. Excellent information. We appreciate you always coming out. Thanks again for the kind words. We always appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Manuel, coming out, man.
Thomas said the over 1.5 rounds seems to be the best bet here. I don't see Blagoy getting submitted or ground and pound in the first. I don't either. But yeah, I mean,
good point.
I wish it was a better price than like minus 200, minus 210, whatever it's at right now. I wish it was better because that's like the one bet that I was like, maybe I would do if it's like minus 130, 40, 50 range. But
right.
And it's like I'm not even like super confident, but that's like the one bet I would like maybe entertain if I had a good line, and it's not a good enough line for entertain for me. But I think that is the bet. Propaholic said this fight sucks. I agree. Yeah, right, Prop. This is elite obese MMA, the super heavyweight division. I love it. All right, we'll move on up to the next one here. Let's see, get out of here. We'll go up to the next one, which is going to be Ivana Petrovic versus Luana Carolina. I will start this one off. I don't like this fight either. I'm going to stay far away. I'm going to pick Petrovic, though, because I do think if she does get this fight to the ground, she's going to have a lot of success and she's going to be a lot better on the ground. But on the feet, it's going to be close. But I will say this. Karolina is normally the bigger fighter in all of her fights. Actually, Petrovic is going to be a couple inches taller. So I'm interested to see that concept too, because a lot of the fights that I watch with Karolina, she was always taller, like 3 inches taller or maybe 4. And she was just the bigger fighter. Now I don't think she's going to be, or it's going to be about the same size. So on the feet, though, like I said, I think it's going to be close. And Ivana's going to have the grappling advantage. So give me Petrovic to win. I'm going to say by submission in the second round or third round, but I am staying away from this fight again because Ivana hasn't fought really good competition except in her last fight she just won, and she's really not that great either. And then Karolina hasn't, she lost to some iffy people too, but UFC though, at least it's UFC. So this is just a weird fight overall, dog or pass like bet kind of thing. But for my pick, Petrovic. What do you think?
Yeah, Karolina's losses are all to pretty good people. You know what I mean? Like Joanne Calderwood and Molly McCann and Lipsky. They shouldn't have lost to her. She just happened to fall into a knee bar. But like Petrovic, like her, she's not like Ivana. She's not like your average normal one of these Russian girls that's been coming in and out wrestling everybody like Bleda or Dudakovich or what's the other? Even that one girl was decent against Edgar, the one that knee barred her, Russian Ronda or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But this, like, I watched this girl. Yeah, I watched this girl fight, man, and I was not impressed with her anywhere other than just like being on top of a girl and kind of beating them up when they're on the ground. But that's after they're kind of like slowed down and gassed out from beating her up, dude. I watched her, so her striking's not good. Like I watched a girl that really fights, like her name is like Tekken, something like that. It was almost looked like the game Tekken. And she was from French, but she was like fought like with Chinese Sando, like Chinese kickboxing. And she was able to stop all this girl's takedowns and was beating her up, just pushing her back, striking with her, only throwing 1 or 2 strikes, wasn't even nowhere near as good as Karolina when it comes to striking, and was beating her. She was winning, and then she got taken down on a weird thing in the third round and got choked out. But that girl is still even lower level. She wants to get her takedowns because her striking is terrible. She wants to get her takedowns by grabbing girls, right? And she likes to use body lock takedowns and that stuff. That to me, the clinch is the best part of Luana Karolina's game because she's a Muay Thai girl. She's a Muay Thai world champion in some organization, but she does have pretty good Muay Thai and her clinch is nice. And I seen somebody in the chat put it where Petrovic, Ivana, got dropped at the elbow. The first clean elbow that landed in the clinch versus the last girl she fought, like dropped her down. She almost got finished. That girl tried to finish her and then ended up getting reversed after a little while. And then she like kind of gassed out halfway through that first round. But in this girl, she gasses out too. Like she slows down too. Like I didn't see anything other than like when she was on low level girls, would actually finally get on top of them. She would beat them up. But I don't think Karolina is that bad, man. I don't think she's that bad. I think that she's going to be able to keep this fight standing. I think her clinch is her Muay Thai clinch is the best part of her game. I think that she can land nice elbows, nice knees in that clinch, and it's going to make Ivana not even want to go for the clinch after, the half of the first round. And then from there, I think Karolina just beats her up from the outside, leg kicks and different stuff. She just has to stay on her P's and Q's and don't get taken down and don't get beat up. But at plus, I bet her, dude. I bet 2 units on her at plus 185 because I don't think she's that bad. I never have. And then I don't think Ivana is that good. She's never fought anybody like Karolina. She could even come in with jitters, all different kinds of stuff. And like I said, I think the name and stuff fools people because she kind of has like some grappling, but I don't think she has a great way to get it down. And then I don't think her striking's not near as good as these other girls to even get it into the clinic. Like, I don't know. I think Karolina's going to beat her. I think she's going to win by decision too.
Yeah, I do like the spread for Karolina. I think it's at like minus 140 for the plus 3.5. So if this fight does go to decision, it'll be close enough. Even if Ivana wins, I don't think she'll win like a 30-27 decision. So that's not a bad spot if you don't want to, pay or get just in case for a little bit of security if you want to. But yeah, this is a fight though that I'm just gonna stay away. Like
so you're getting the Russian with the IC instead of the OV.
She ain't Russian. She's Croatian.
Yeah, so it's like she's
Come
not
on,
like
man.
these other girls. She's just getting like people. I think the name kind of makes it seem like that, but I don't think she's as good as these other girls that's been coming in.
We shall see.
Yes, we shall.
Alan, what's up, Alan? It's a bounce back win for Romanov after last fight. I mean, a bounce back loss is okay too for him. Shit. Don't worry, everyone. AJ's here. What's up, AJ? Thanks for coming out. As always, we appreciate you.
What up, AJ?
Fight goes disappointment. I'm guessing for the other fight. Maybe this one too. I like it. AJ's got Romanov by sub.
Okay.
Potential.
Okay.
MMA Propaholic says Luana by decision. That's probably how it happens. If it decision.
Look at
AJ
this.
says Luana by decision.
Let's go.
Effie was the one that said, How about this girl getting dropped from an elbow in the clinch last fight?
She don't look like she liked to get hit. Like she got hit with one elbow and literally just like sat down. And it was really close to getting stopped.
Yep. Luana fighting for a job. That's definitely a possibility. Then again, if you think of the conspiracy theories, why is the UFC giving Ivana this fight?
I don't think
is it a possible win?
I just don't think Carolina's as bad like as people think. Like she's actually
I don't think she's bad.
She's decent. I just don't think that this
but she's not bad.
That good. Yeah. She's not even number one in Western Europe. Come on, man.
But Western Europe is a crazy little place.
And that like I seen a thing.
No idea.
Yeah. I seen a meme that had like it said Western Europe and it had people like it was like the preppier people from here, and then it showed like the barbecues, and then the other one was like people playing cards, tougher for Eastern Europe. So I don't know what all that meant.
Let's see, Luana, dog of the week. I'm gonna guess candidate, but everyone seems to be taking her, and the line ain't moving.
Yeah, I seen that too. I seen that.
It's a good dog to back though here. I'll be honest, because I think this is probably a 50-50 fight, and the line's off a little bit.
Yeah.
St. John said 2 things. Ivana's a babe. Check. Number 2, Ivana's 6-0 record. Looks good, but her opponents are low level. Yeah, against 2-0s. Yeah. Carolina's not good, but she's going to drag it out to decisions because she's tougher.
Let's go.
Definitely a possibility. Yep. And Antoine, what's up, man? He said, yo, what's up, boys? How is the day been? It's been good so far. We're just talking UFC. Thanks for showing up and joining us and participating in the chat. We always appreciate that.
Yes, sir. It's been a great day.
They took Carolina by decision. Why do I say Carolina? I think it's just a state thing for the U.S. Carolina. Jeez. By decision.
I say it too.
BTB, our guy. What's up?
At
my daughter's gym class. Thank you for saving me from boredom. You guys are on my right AirPod. There we go. We always appreciate you coming out and getting that permission slip and sneaking us in on Thursday nights.
Appreciate getting in the right AirPod too, man. AirPod.
That's right. I think we see a way more motivated wrestle heavy Romanov here. Okay.
I hope so, but
we'll see. Gabe Gordon. What's up, Gabe Gordon? He said, thanks for all the picks, guys. Yeah, no problem, man. You're going to get all of them. All 12 and bets. That's why you show up here. You're going to get everything. Great.
Everything.
Jumbo Loco, what is up? OG said, hey guys, sorry I'm late. Let's find some confident spots this week. We'll get you some.
What up, Jumbo?
Speaking of OG, we got Dev, MMA Jesus 420 in the house. What is up, Dev?
Mr. 8000.
Mr. 8K. We're going to call him Mr. 8K. Definitely check out MMA Jesus on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube as well. He does breakdowns every week. He's got picks on his OnlyFans. Definitely check that out and subscribe. And he thinks I'm going to have another shoey coming because I have a shoey bet with Couch Warrior. I have Sean Strickland and he has Magomedov. I even asked him twice. I'm like, are you sure you want to do this?
Sure you want the number 45 guy in the world?
That's what I said.
Number 5. Okay.
I know Dev has some beef with Sean Strickland, so he doesn't like him as a person. So I think that's clouding his judgment a little bit.
Don't let that beef cloud your money judgment, man. It's all about that money, man. Gotta get that money, Dev.
Carlos said, dog of the card is Blagoy. I like that dog too. a good dog to back this one.
Yeah, I don't
for
mind
this card. I love these matchups because I wouldn't take Carolina against my 12-year-old.
Carolina, I'm telling you, watch that clinch. She's gonna beat this girl up in the clinch.
Dev is locking in Romanov right now. So
okay,
Carlos and Dev are gonna have a shoey bet, I'm sure, soon, or maybe a smoke bet because they like to smoke.
Yeah, that's why they need to do shoeys, like I have to do. It's terrible for me. Johnny's like, hell yeah,
I love it. Let's go.
You're about to get a bong. Start doing bong hits when I do shoeys, man.
Yep. We got John Newquist in the house. What's up? You two are hot for June. We appreciate you with the dono. We appreciate you always coming out every week. Definitely follow John on Twitter. He does great stuff. He always puts out his bets that he likes for anything. MLB, NBA, UFC. Like, I know he's into cards now, like UFC cards. I got some white sparkles. I got the white sparkles in today, John.
Should have busted a pack open, man.
I'm waiting for the right time. Gonna get that Hasbulla 1-1, baby. I
want to see it.
Dude, I have to tape it because I swear if I don't tape it, I'm gonna hit something big and I'm gonna be mad.
Super mad.
Win or lose, I'm okay with that one. And I'm low. I cannot read that one. Sorry. Redo. Win or lose, I'm okay with that one. I'm that. Carolina.
Facts.
I
agree.
I love it, Dirty Reg. I agree with everything I tried to say.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Couldn't have said it better. Dev just says, nah, Sean just sucks. Well, he's number 5.
I thought he's
for a reason.
Sean and Chris.
I know, right?
Get you on their podcast. That would be hilarious to see all three of them talking crap. My dude, Victor.
Our dude, Victor. What's up, Victor? He said, what's up, gangsters? Let's make that money. Yes, sir. Definitely check out Victor on Twitter. He does his bets as well. So definitely follow him as well. He does good stuff.
Quick and great bets.
Long metro ride back home after work. Appreciate this anytime. We appreciate you coming out and listening.
Appreciate you, spending your night with us here, man. Talking some.
Oh shit! Carlos said, "I'll do a short with MMA Vegas."
Oh shit, man! Fakes.
Oh, we got fakes. Shoey, not a short. A shoey.
Stop the hate, CJ.
Stop the hate, CJ. There's no hate. This is all love. It's all love, Dev.
Ooh, John got the sparkles too.
Oh, we got the white sparkles. Yeah, there you go. Open one Saturday and next. There you go. How many did you get, John? I only got 3 packs. I didn't want to overspend. Ivana and Luana had the same birthday 1 year apart. Interesting.
What up, Papa Chuck in the building?
What's up? Oh, I'm sorry, Papa Chuck. Yeah, what's up, Papa Chuck? Thanks for coming out. I just read that real quick. I'm like, I don't even know who Papa Chuck is. No, I appreciate Papa Chuck's an OG of the OGZ. Yes, we appreciate you, Papa Chuck. Thank you for coming out. But that's interesting about that. Let me see. Yeah, you're right. It is 1 year different, 100%. You know, it's all love. Yep. This chat's funny as fuck. That's why we're here. So why are we here? You got 2 packs. I got 3. So I was like, I was thinking about getting 2, but I was like, fuck it. Why not 3? If I'm going for it, we're going for it.
So you guys got 5 packs. One of you guys should hit something big, man.
Let's get that Hasbulla. Hope you get that Hasbulla, John.
Yep, I want to see it. You should do a little pack opening thing, John, on your Twitter.
Yeah, there you go. Put it on Twitter. People love that stuff.
Yep. All
right, next one is going to be Guram Kutataladze versus Elvis Brenner. I'll start this one off because it's soup. Is it my turn or your turn? Your turn. You go.
Yeah, man. Guram, super well-rounded, excellent kickboxing, powerful kicks, man. Powerful leg kicks, powerful body kicks, good boxing, good uppercuts, good power in his boxing. His really good offensive and defensive wrestling. You see it in the Gamrot fight, and he has excellent BJJ off his back if he is taken down. He's scrambling for knee bars, this and that, getting ways to sweep back up to his feet. And he's just a well-rounded fighter. He's been fighting his whole life. He's one of them Georgian warriors, dude. We just seen with like Ilya and these different dudes that are just crazy tough out of there and well-rounded because they're fighting since they were like 2 years old. Elvis Brenner, man, he's not bad. He fights with Charles Oliveira. He's got his Muay Thai style, and he's got pretty good leg kicks and body kicks. But on the feet, he's going to be at a huge striking disadvantage here. He's going to be the slower guy. He's going to hit he's not going to hit near as hard, and he's nowhere near as versatile. He's got okay wrestling. He's got really good jiu-jitsu. He's really tough, and he's got good jiu-jitsu, good scrambles. He had a really, really, really good fight with the Gabriel Santos, who just fought last week, who's super good. But that's another thing, is he's fought most of his career at 145, so he's just going to be the naturally smaller guy in this fight too. I'm taking Guram. I like Guram by decision. I actually think this fight goes over 2.5 because Elvis Brenner is super tough, man. If you see, he took some big shots against the Hugov. He took a lot of big shots against Gabriel Santos, got rocked a little bit, but never like got dropped, close to finish, nothing. So, but dude, I wanted to play the over, but I just kept thinking about it, and I'm like, them dudes aren't the same dude as Guram. You know what I mean? And Guram hits a lot harder than them dudes, and Guram puts out a lot of output. And I think Guram's going to use his wrestling to keep this fight standing, where he could just beat up on Elvis. So I don't know if he, gets him out of there in the third round or it goes over the 2.5. But I like Guram, and I favoring the over 2.5.
Yeah, same with me. I'm favoring that over 2.5. I keep looking at it because I only have 4 bets this week so far. I have to get at least one more, and I'm looking at that. It's minus 125 for the over 2.5, and I do think Guram wins by decision. Like everything you said, Brenner's going to have the better BJJ, but I think Guram's going to have the better wrestling and the better striking by far. It's just this is a tough matchup for Brenner because Brenner had an easier matchup, but that guy pulled or withdrew for whatever reason. I even forgot who it was. But yeah, Guram's a tough, very tough. Even if he's short notice, very tough fight for him. Yeah. So I like Guram to win. I mean, I'm going to say by decision as well, but I wouldn't be shocked if Guram gets like a first round knockout. I think if it does get outside of the first round, I think it's going to go to decision. I will say that, but I'm just not confident enough that it gets outside of the first round. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what else. What everybody said. Let's see. John said, good idea for the Twitter thing. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, people always like that.
Definitely do. I want to see what you get, man. I'll watch it for sure, man.
Carlos said, buy me tickets to 292, Mr. AK. Come on, Dev. You got that AK. Give him some tickets. He deserves it.
I know you heard a 4K, but have you heard an 8K?
There you go. Papa Chuck said, sounds like you two should brawl it out. Put my money on Sal D'Amato. Yep. Dev doesn't want that smoke from Carlos. Yeah, Dev's gone. He does not want it.
You gonna take that, Dev? I know Dev wants all the smoke. He's a smoker.
Yep.
He said, don't take that. Don't take that from him, Dev. Don't not take that from him, Dev.
Epi said he might bite on the fight to start round 3. That's not bad. I think I said it was at minus 150, so that's not too bad either. Yep. But I also think too, if it gets to round 3, probably going to go to decision or over 2.5 too. So, but it's not that much of a difference for price if you want to be a little bit safe. Oh, it was Jordan Levitt, my guy, the Monkey King. Yeah, way different fight. Holy hell, yeah, poor guy. Nick, what's up, Nick? Over half of y'all haven't hit the like button yet. Please do. Yeah, please hit that like button. We appreciate you, Nick, for reminding everybody. And definitely follow Nick on Twitter. He's a good guy. He always supports the community and the channel as well, our channels too. So definitely support him on Twitter as well. He's a good guy. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. It's free. It's free.
Super free.
If Chris and Sal are judging, I have my Elvis ticket. Yeah, there you go.
I was so mad with that Hugov fight.
Well, even the Emmers and Jenkins fight. Sal and Chris, those are the ones that gave it to Jenkins.
Sheesh.
And the other guy is like 30-27. I was like, that's even a easier argument to make than a 29-28 Jenkins. Come on.
Yeah.
Ugh. But MMA Ricky, what's up, MMA Ricky? What's up, fellas? Definitely check out MMA Ricky on Twitter. Does all of his good bets there too. So appreciate you coming out, man.
What up, Ricky?
Let's see. Mushrooms got Guram by decision. I like that. Smash that like. Thanks, AJ. Yep, please do so.
Let's go.
I just have Guram as a parlay piece. Yeah. But that minus 675 is not looking that great.
Add some value.
He should win. It does add a little bit of value, but I just don't think it's worth it.
Like the one guy I got that was minus 200. Like it drops him down to minus 137, which is seems, pretty playable. And I think Guram's got this, but
yeah,
it does.
Robert,
I wish it was closer.
Yeah, Robert said, my only fear, Brenner throws wild shots and with high volume, and Guram is low volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know if he'll be able to throw as much high volume when Guram's throwing heat back at him.
True. Brenner won as a plus 350 dog in February. I think he's a live dog. Okay. He's going to be about a plus 450 underdog or 500 underdog now. So, I mean, it's almost worth a shot. Like, if you like the shots like that, like it's kind of worth it, I think. Guram hasn't fought a lot. The last time he's fought is in UFC Austin. I was able to watch him fight the Damir fight, which I thought he won, and he lost a split decision. But I had a Damir bet, so I was okay with it. But I thought Guram won. But Guram's good though, and a lot of his stuff. I know his last fight fell through because of visa issues or something. So I think that's why he was ready to go. Guram is that dude, yes sir. Likes are free. Love costs your soul.
Those are the facts.
Put that on your wall.
Put it on your
back. It's like love, peace, and food, or food, love, peace. Yeah, put likes are free, love costs your soul on your kitchen wall. There you go. I love that. Bro, I'm gonna make this dude look like a fool. 50-47. It was gonna be a 5-round fight.
Them numbers don't even add up anyways, man. It's hilarious. Them numbers don't add up.
I know what you mean, Carlos. I'm giving you crap. Like the smash, yeah. I got Guram as a parlay, but he was minus 350 when I took it. That's a good parlay piece for sure. I would take it too. I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah, that's terrible news, Tyler. Appreciate you coming in, but dang.
Oh no, Tyler. What's up, Tyler? Thanks for coming out, but you're giving us terrible news. Maybe you shouldn't. No, I'm joking.
That was crazy.
Cejudo tore his shoulder. The fight is off for Cheeto. That sucks. Was that going to be at Boston?
Yeah, I was. No. That's the Aljamain O'Malley one, or was that on Boston?
I think that's Boston.
Was that on Boston too? Okay.
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
think so.
That sucks, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
What up,
Sicky? What's up, Sicky? Definitely check out Sicky on Twitter, Instagram, and the YouTubes, on the TikToks, on the Sharts, on the on the John Jones Fan Club websites. What's up, boys? Got Guram and Bonfim parlay minus 134. Great odds. I love it. Is that what you got, Cody? Same thing?
No.
Oh, you did Rinat. We did Rinat.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Spoiler alert.
Well,
spoiler alert.
You posted it.
Jeez, Johnny. I'm not needed here no more, I guess.
Bias Bet said it used to have eat, poop, nap on my kitchen.
That's where's the live by right there. It said like to live.
I knew I scored it wrong. I'm terrible with the scorecards. You fit right in with the UFC.
Carlos D'Amato. Carlos Lee.
Love it, man. That's great.
C. Lee.
That's good stuff. This is what you get when you come to the chat. All right. Yana Santos versus Carol Hosa. I will start this one off. I like me some Carol Hosa in this fight. I think both fighters are very similar fighters, but I just think Carol Hosa is a little bit better everywhere. Yana is maybe a little bit better in the clinch when she pushes her opponent up against the cage. She's pretty strong. But other than that, she can be controlled when she's on her back. Carol Hosa doesn't really use her wrestling that often, but I think this is going to be a good fight for her to use it. I think she's going to be the better striker with a little bit more power. So she's going to be landing the harder shots here too. And she's going to be the younger fighter as well. She's going to be a little bit smaller than Yana, but I just think thickness-wise, not in a bad way, but she's going to be a little bit hard to take down, let's put it that way. So give me Hosa here at the price, which is minus 175 range. It's not bad. And I'm really thinking about doing Hosa by decision prop, which is plus 110, because this fight's going over. No one's finishing nobody here. Over, I love the over. I have that in a parlay. And I'm looking at the Hosa plus 110 decision prop because I do think she wins. What do you think, Cody?
Yeah, this is another one. Put it with that Blagoy fight and just stay away from it, man. There's a couple of these fights on here where it's just pretty much too close to call. Neither people or some of them might not be that trustworthy. Like Yana Santos, Carol Hosa and they're fighting at 145. Yana Santos is going to be the bigger girl. She's got a really good clinch. That's really all she's got is a good clinch. If she can out wrestle the girl, she's going to hold him down, beat him up like she was able to do Ketlin Vieira later in that fight. But she's gonna be bigger here. They're fighting at 145 again, which ain't Carol Hosa's natural weight. Both of them fight at 135, but they're fighting at 145. But Hosa fought at 145 last time. But Santos seems like the naturally bigger girl. But we just seen Hosa get held up against the cage for 2 rounds against Norma Dumont and lose that fight. I don't know, man. Santos might be big enough to hold Hosa against the cage and get the win because Santos ain't that bad. And then Hosa, she's not that bad either. She'll have more volume. She'll have the better striking and probably the better wrestling. So maybe in the clinch spot, she'll be able to land a takedown and hold Santos down. But I'm not counting on any of that. I picked Hosa because, like I said, more volume, probably better striking, and then she should have the wrestling advantage, but I'm not sure about any of that stuff. So I'm just gonna stay away from this fight. And I don't even
like the over 2.5.
Yeah, man. I don't see either one of these girls finishing each other. I like the over, but it's like, I mean, if you bet Hosa and then Santos just holds her up against the cage for 3 rounds, 2.5 rounds, dude, you're gonna be pissed. And then if you bet Santos and Hosa is able to just land a takedown, hold her down all 3 rounds, you're gonna be pissed. And I don't know who's gonna do what, and I just don't think it's worth it. There's some other good spots, better spots on this card than this fight.
Well, fine, Cody. I won't bet Hosa by decision.
I was gonna say, did you already bet her? And
no, I didn't.
I bet her last time. I did last time because it was a shitty card and I had a bunch of shitty fights to choose from, and I chose.
I bet Dumont that fight. Really no, I bet the over. I bet the over in that fight, the Dumont Hosa fight, because I mean, come on.
Well, I felt really stupid for betting that fight, and I won't.
Well, okay, there you go. You have a little bit of what's it called? Buyer's remorse or whatever.
Yeah, no, not it's just remorse. I seen her get clinched up against the cage for most of that fight, and that's what Santos is going to want to do. And Santos got a pretty good clinch, and she's going to be pretty big. So it's like, yeah, it's just a bad fight to bet, man.
Yep. Pink Freud likes the dog. Host is on short notice. Questionable fight IQ, weaker.
Strength of schedule.
Okay, and then the 145 catch weight benefit. Yeah, Yana's going to be a little bit taller, so that probably does benefit her a little bit, but. Yeah, man, it's all good points. I think Yana has a little bit of bad fight IQ as well. Sometimes she goes for takedowns and she gets taken down after going for those takedowns. So
yeah,
this is just a sloppy fight. You're right. It's so sloppy.
But if she comes out and starts overpowering Rosa and landing a takedown, you're going to be like, fuck. That's what I'm saying, dude. Either side, it's going to be like, oh, man.
Carlos likes Santos because of the experience. Yeah, she's fought a little bit better competition, I would
probably
say,
bet
for sure.
Split decision here, to be honest.
Yeah,
because it's probably going to be a clinch fest where they're just going to keep reversing each other on the cage, and it's probably going to be a really, really close, terrible fight.
Yep. Tyler's bringing me back in. Yeah. Hosted by decision, locked in, plus 115. I'm back in, Tyler. I like it.
That's not bad.
She got to be fighting for a job, so she got a unit, and she the dog. Daz loves them dogs. Love it. Okay. It's not a bad bet. It really is.
That's off of you like Dags off of fucking Snatch.
Yeah. How has Yana been fighting for 15 years and still have takedown defense like that? How would someone explain? I'm begging. Yeah, her
takedown started defense as a kickboxer, but yeah, man,
not great.
Yeah, but she's fighting tough girls, dude. She's getting taken down by Holly Holm and really tough girls. Carol Hosa is tough though, man. That's what I'm saying. This is just it's
a weird fight. For sure. Santos' durability issues and unable to fight off her back has me hammering Hosa by decision. I agree. I like it. Hosa's got this. AJ, go.
Okay.
Hosa should win here. Hopefully we get a ref that won't let the cage hold happen. That's true. Hosa decision. Santos feel worth a shot here because both fighters are suspect at best. True. Hosa busted all my parlays in Columbus. You were at Columbus too. Shit.
Bush McMahon. Yep.
Yeah, I had Hosa in there too. And who else was the other the Grasso fight? I had that to go over, and she got the sub in like the first round. Yeah. But Victor likes Santos. No parlays though. Yeah. You're breaking this fight. Yep. I agree. Mushrooms. Everyone's guy. Only taking over on women's fight is part of my code. I agree. I like that a lot.
I like it.
Yana to the PFL after this. I like it. Make it happen. Her husband's there. Not for a while. 45% takedown defense she has. Yeah, it's bad. It's not good. I think Hosa can definitely take her down.
What up, Marriott?
Mayrovs, what's up? He said, "What's up, Cody and Johnny? Thanks for coming out as always. We appreciate you.
We really do. We really do.
I'd be all over Hosa if the lines were reversed. Oh yeah, I would too.
Yeah,
all day. Grasso messed up the rest of my parlays with that early finish. Yep,
she really did that. Yeah.
Me and Cody did not. We were there, and we did not have a good Columbus Day betting.
Opposite of good, which is
wherever the opposite of good. That's what we had.
You know, them live events, man. I'm gonna keep it light at Nashville.
Right?
Keeping it light.
All right. This one will probably be an easy one here. Joe Anderson Brito versus Weston Wilson. I will start this one off. I'm going to go Brito here. I just think he's the better fighter overall. I think he's going to have more power. He's going to be quicker, more athletic. Whatever else you want to say. Better striking. Grappling may be close. Better wrestling. Brito is going to be better. I think he gets the finish. I don't know if it's going to be in the first round. I don't know if it's going to be by knockout or sub or club and sub. But I'm going to stay away from this fight again because none of the lines are good. I don't like anything unless you want to maybe do like Brito by knockout or Brito by sub. That's it. Other than that, I don't even know what he's going to win by. So to me, I'm staying away, but I'm going to say Brito by knockout. I'll say first round, but wouldn't be shocked if it gets to round 2, which I think it's plus money. So throwing that out there. That's the one thing I'm like, there'll be a little bit of sprinkle there.
Yeah, man, this fight, it's got to be Joe Anderson Brito, man. Weston Wilson's like a karate dude. Like he trains under Wonderboy Thompson. He's got like good karate. He's a really tall and really long. Problem with them karate dudes, if you're not as good as Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, you don't have any striking defense because you know what I mean. Their arms are out like this for striking. There's no striking defense. So these dudes, man, they're either going to hit you and do some damage or they're going to get hit and get knocked out. And that's where Wonderboy makes it. His style is so good with that because he's got the perfect timing and then he slides out and all that. But Weston Wilson ain't as smooth. And if you watch him fight Ichihiro, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name, dude. He just gets caught with one shot and dropped. And that dude's like, the other dude's not that great. He flunked out of the UFC and stuff. But yeah, man, Brito's going to be better than him everywhere. The weird thing is Weston Wilson, I believe he's like finished all of his wins. I believe he's finished them all. And then he's been finished a couple times, and he's got more submissions than knockouts. So I would say I would favor Brito to knock this dude out. But then you don't know. It's Brito to win, but I don't know if it's knockout or submission because this dude has some submissions, 11 of them, even though he's a karate dude.
You're knocked out once, submitted 4 times.
Right. But there's the way I would see it is if like maybe there's a chance, you know, Brito comes out throwing these big bombs and stuff, trying to knock him out because that's what he's going to do off the bat. And this dude's striking is decent. So maybe this dude starts landing a couple little weird shots. He's not used to that karate style. So then Brito's like, screw this. I'm just going to take him down and choke him out. So I don't know which way, if he's just going to knock him out or if he's going to choke him out, because I feel like he can do either one to the dude. Give me Brito by submission, man. Because then that covers a club and sub too, or if he just takes him down, takes his back and chokes him out. So, but this dude's kind of weird on the ground too because he's so long. How tall is he? He's a really weird tall dude.
6'1" or something.
Yeah, he's tall and lanky, skinny.
6'1",
and
so yeah, he's gonna have like a 5-inch height advantage
and 1-inch reach. Yeah, he's real tall, skinny. Give me Brito by finish, and I'm gonna say submission.
There you go. I like it. Let's see. Tyler said Brito is going to knock his head off his shoulders. Appreciate your guys' show as always. Yep, it's gonna be some kind of finish. Going to be some kind of finish. I'll tell you that.
Appreciate you hanging out and commenting
for sure. Yeah, the odds are just not favorable for whatever you think is going to happen.
Right.
Unless you want to do something crazy where like fight starts round 2 over 1.5, like something like the opposite what you think is going to happen. Then you're talking. And then Daz right here. Fight to start round 2 is plus 170. It's got to make it 5 minutes. Do you think Weston can last 5 minutes?
It's tough, man, because
Brito's dangerous in the first round.
He's a killer, and he's going for that kill the whole time in the first round. So that's like sweaty because he kills pretty good fighters. You know what I mean? And I just don't know if I
really. Andre Fili, yeah.
I mean, he choked out that other dude that's actually pretty good too.
Oh yeah, he came the second fight. Lucas Alexander. Yeah, he looked really good in the second fight, but that first fight though, Brito destroyed him early.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, it's a tough one, man. There's not a lot of value anywhere. The under, what's the under 1.5? Minus 300,
minus 250, minus 260, like the 1.5.
It's probably a par. It's probably
a could be
piece there, like the under 1.5. I like that.
Yeah. Effie said, I've actually seen Wilson fight in person before, but I didn't remember. That's how not good he is. There you go.
Sheesh.
Sicky is it? I was trying to get Brito by KO plus money, but since I'm not American and can't snipe lines, I wasn't close to getting it. Have to wait till Wednesday for props. There you go. Yeah, it's like minus 125, I think, right now or something.
Find you a nice American girl, Sicky. Move over here.
There you go.
Become part of the community. That'd be the ultimate degenerate move ever. Just gamble so you can get beat line movement. He's like, I'm moving to America. Gets married, sets a whole new life up, has kids, the whole thing just to beat line movement.
Yep. We got our guy Gabriel in the house. What's up, Gabriel? He said, I don't have OnlyFans on the Navajo reservation. I have to send her a big smoke signal.
What up, Gabriel?
What's up, Gabriel?
Navajo, man, for sure.
Wilson got free go plotted, and dude straight sucks. Okay, there you go. That's all I need to know. He sucks.
Brazilian burrito.
There you go. Got to go with the Brazilian burrito by finish. Love it.
Yeah.
Gummies, Brito inside the distance. Oh, I thought it was gummies. Are you on gummies right now, Carlos?
It was gummies.
It was gummies. Give me Brito inside the distance. Yeah, it's a minus like 550 like play. Like I would play that if it was like my under 300 as a parlay piece, but not 550. If I'm in Wilson shoes, if I do anything but get KO'd, it's a win for me. Yeah. I would just survive the first round. Like, don't even throw a strike. How about that? Because Brito does slow down as the fight goes on. He's gonna go for the kill. Maybe you get a shot. That would be my if I was fighting Brito right now.
You need Brito
survive
to not throw a shot is what you need in that round. Because if you're not punching, he's still gonna be coming at you.
Just straight defensive mode. Just hug him, do whatever you can so he just doesn't knock you out. Like just for a round. Lose the round, but survive. Brito's gonna go for it. Maybe you have a chance.
Right.
Why not? Wilson's initials are WW, but he's gonna take that L. Love it. I don't play those guessing games anymore between sub or KO. That's true. I usually do more inside the distance stuff too because I don't want to tempt fate. Unless it's a straight knockout artist, like someone like Pavlovich or something like that. He ain't getting a sub.
No.
That's cool.
No, yeah.
Brian, what's up, Brian? He said Brito by murder. I agree. If that was a prop, I would definitely play that. Weston, not as bad as people saying. He may have lost. He may last the whole fight if he can get out the first seat. He could if he does.
He's really not as bad. Like he's got decent striking. He's got them, but I mean he's been fighting like lower level guys, but he's been finished so much, man. And Brito is a machine. Like this is a very hard UFC
very on short notice debut. Too.
Yeah, on short notice against Brito, man.
Pink Floyd likes that plus 170 fight to start round 2. I like it too. That would be maybe the one thing, but I'm not confident enough because I think Brito gets him out of there. Weston the better overall. Martial artist here, says Stephen Thompson. I would disagree with you, Stephen Thompson. Ice Viking. Debatable. Ice Viking, what's up, Ice Viking? Appreciate you always coming out too. Run and hide behind the ref seems like a good plan for Wilson. Yeah, just try to get behind him the whole freaking time.
So what you doing? What you want to do, Brito? He just knocks the ref out and then him.
Next one we got is gonna be Kevin Lee versus Rinat Fakhretdinov. Whose turn is it? Yours? I'll let you start this one off. Go ahead.
Yeah, Rinat Fakhretdinov, the gladiator.
Fakhretdinov. There you go.
Kevin Lee, the Motown phenom, Phantom should be because where the hell has he been? Fighting Diego Sanchez.
Not finishing him either.
He's blowing his knee out, coming back from that. So Kevin Lee, even if he was 25 years old in the prime of his career, and then he comes up to 170, I don't think he's beating Rat. Dude, I'm not high on Kevin Lee. I used to be just like everybody else, back in the day. He's got pretty good wrestling. He's got okay striking. He's more of a finisher on the ground than anywhere of like chokes. I know he gets that highlight reel knockout of Gregor Gillespie, but don't let that fool you. Like, he's not that guy. He's not a knockout. He's got like 9 decisions out of his 19 wins. But Fakhretdinov, man, this dude's a beast. Like, I love his wrestling. I love his cardio. I love his pace. I love his pressure. He's got good boxing. He's got good power. You've seen him hurting Brian Battle a bunch in that fight on the ground or standing up. He's the bigger man. What's the size difference here? I know Kevin's got a little bit of a reach, but that's not going to mean nothing here.
I think like 1 inch or something, but the reach, 3 inches reach, but it's a
3 inches,
3 inch. Yeah. So it balances each other out.
And Fakhretdinov has fought at middleweight before. That's where he's knocking out Eric Spicely and stuff. So he's just naturally the bigger guy. Go down. If you go down 2, scroll down. What do you see down here on Fakhretdinov too? Like, if you go down to his wins losses, now you got to go.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah. So he's still out here wrestling. Look, he made a guy quit and retire after the second round in a wrestling match, and he's wrestling these other dudes, these other Russians and stuff.
Right here.
These dudes are tough. Yeah, he's a tough dude. Like, this dude's been on his shit where Kevin Lee's been out of the UFC, blew his knee out in the first round against Diego, was coming off another knee injury before that. Like, both his knees are bad. Looked terrible against Diego. Like I said, granted, his knee went out, but then so he had to have surgery, rehab that, come back. So he's been training for another 4 or 5, 6 months at most. And then he's coming back.
More so like rehab, though. More so like rehab training instead of like real training.
Yeah, and then he wasn't even looking that good before that, especially at 170. At 155, he's more fast and explosive and stuff. And at 170, he's like slower. He's got a ton more muscle. If you go watch him strike with like Daniel Rodriguez, he's just a little bit slower, moves a little slower. He shot a takedown, got Daniel Rodriguez down in the first round, held him down for like a minute and a half, which we know Daniel Rodriguez doesn't have great offensive or defensive wrestling or anything. And then in the second round, he got a takedown, then he got reversed, and then he was just gassed. Like, he couldn't get – I mean, he finished the fight, but he wasn't getting no more takedowns, just a whole different person. Him and Rinat's going to throw some strikes. They're going to strike a little bit, and Rinat's going to start wrestling. And even if Kevin Lee stops it and maybe even lands a takedown himself, Rinat's the bigger guy. And in a grappling match, that shit matters, dude, and then especially with the cardio. So Rinat – he's not getting knocked out by Kevin Lee. And these dudes are going to wrestle back and forth, and Kevin Lee's going to put up a tough fight for them first like 4 minutes. But towards the end of that first round, Rinat's going to get a reversal, or he might even just win the wrestling right off the bat. I'm trying to give Kevin Lee a little credit here. But this is a 30-year-old Kevin Lee, dude, that has not looked good in years. And like, if people think that like the UFC's bringing Kevin Lee in to get him another title run and this and that, no, they want the 21-2 freaking OV guy to get this win, dust Kevin Lee, and keep moving up the rankings. Like, they're not pushing Kevin Lee for another title run. Like, he came back, like I said, and fought Daniel Rodriguez 2 years ago with one more better knee and still didn't look good against Daniel Rodriguez. So Rinat, the thing, I like, Rinat's going to win. I love Rinat. He's one of my favorite picks on this card. I don't know. He could even finish Kevin Lee, because Kevin Lee tends to give up. Once he's a great hammer, but he's a terrible nail. And you seen that beating that Rinat put on Brian Battle. Once he starts getting on top of Kevin Lee and Kevin Lee slows down and Rinat's still just going hard. He's been training, at ATT now, and that's why I think he looked so much better against Brian Battle than he did against Michaelides. But Michaelides, the dude that he fought at 185 on his debut, that dude's a big dude, man. That dude's fought at 205. He's fought everywhere. So that Michaelides came down to 170 and fought him. That dude's huge. So it's going to be black belt in jiu-jitsu and all that. But I'm telling you, dude, I don't even know how Kevin Lee got back in the UFC. He should be on like the Ultimate Fighter or something for real. So give me Fakhretdinov, man. I think he's going to tear through Kevin Lee. The first round is going to be good. And then when that second round starts, you seen the motor Fakhretdinov had on him against Brian Battle. Like, he threw a beating on him. And if he does that and Kevin Lee starts accepting that bottom position, I think he could finish Kevin Lee, because Kevin Lee will look for a way out. So give me Fakhretdinov, and I think he kind of makes it look easy, man.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you with everything you said. Like, I mean, I think Kevin Lee at best will win, maybe could win round 1. But then I just think it's Rinat the rest of the way, no matter what. And I don't see a finish from Kevin Lee, so there's nothing to worry about there. It would have to be something like fluky, like something crazy, spinning elbows and all that crap. But I don't see it happening here. I think this Rinat's going to be the better wrestler. He's going to have the better cardio and better takedowns, relentless takedowns, and then just better top control. And Kevin Lee is just, I think it's going to go to decision, but I could totally see Rinat winning like a third round, like a knockout, just ground and pound, just because he gave up basically. And he's just gassed. He's 30 years old. He has been away from the UFC for 2 years, and he couldn't finish Diego Sanchez. That's how I broke it down in my head. Give me Rinat. I have him in a parlay. I like it. He's actually pretty good. If he can work on his striking just a little bit more, because he uses his striking more so to get takedowns instead of just flat out just boxing with somebody. But if he's fighting somebody that's a very, very, very good striker, then that's a different story. But Kevin Lee is not a very, very, very good striker.
His striking's not bad though. Like, and then
it's not awful, but it's very wild. It's not very technical though. It's not technical.
Right. Yeah. But it's going to be getting better, and this is gonna turn into a grappling match. Like I said, at first, the first 4 or 5 minutes, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a little back and forth in this, but once that second round starts, and you're going to see Kevin Lee a little slower, he's going to get taken down. He's going to accept the position. Rinat's getting this, dude. Rinat has got this.
Yeah, Ricky says Rinat all day. I'll task for Lee to return to, and on the prelims, just disrespect. That's true. Carlos said Rinat, fuck him up is my lock of the card. Minus 225. Bank it, dogs. I like it.
I like it.
Daz on the other side. Oh my God, I bet Lee. What I was thinking, he better come healthy and ready to fight. If he's the old Lee, he's gonna roll this Russian. Yeah, I don't think so.
Though, for a round, like,
and like you said, like Kevin Lee's always small at welterweight. I think he was better at lightweight.
Yeah, he's an in-betweener. He needed that 165-pound division.
Yeah,
5'9", like he wants to be a lightweight. Trust me, Fakrdinov is never making lightweight in his life. He's probably dropping from 190.
Yeah, so he's gonna be like I think just a bigger fighter in general.
And it's gonna come down to cardio. And not only that, but like Fakrdinov has great wrestling. Like, when have we seen Kevin Lee really fight any other great wrestlers? Like a real wrestler. Like, I know RDA has good wrestling and jiu-jitsu, but he does have an actual wrestling background. So Kevin Lee was able to beat him the first couple rounds, but like Fakrdinov is a legit wrestler. So
for sure. Effie even says even Allah can't save Kevin. So that's pretty legit facts. I like it. We're not winning. There we go. Jumping in late here at work. Always love Thursday lives with you in the chat. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we always appreciate you coming out. Ice Fight.
Appreciate you, Ice.
If I had to play something in this fight, I'd be playing Rinat decision plus 170. I like that.
I used Rinat as an anchor this week, man. I really do think he gets this win. I parlayed him with Guram and with Bonfim, 2 different parlays. I like it. Yeah, I wanted to put all 3 of them together, but I just put them in 2 different ones just in case any shenanigans happens. But I do like Rinat here.
Tyler says his resilience on top and the tendency to fade are bad weaknesses to have against a larger, stronger wrestler. Exactly. Rinat top control just too much for Lee. Parlay him. There you go. I like it.
Excellent, Tyler.
If it was 2015, I would bet Kevin Lee. Otherwise, I'll pass. Yes.
Yeah, that's the facts. Yeah.
Lee's not winning this fight. Trust me, Robert knows.
Yo, I like
Kareem. That, what's up, Kareem? He says Rinat. Bag it up.
Kareem 3 bags. What time it is. Triple bag, baby.
Triple bags.
Triple bag it, baby.
Dana wants to punish Kevin for all the smack talk about the UFC. Probably.
Dude, this is like, hey, Kevin, welcome back to the UFC. Take this OV Russian that's going to grapple you.
Going to out-wrestle you for 3 rounds, and you're going to give up.
Yeah,
Make sure you don't give up, though, because you look like a fool.
He goes, I'll do it.
Shady Beach Bum. What's up, Shady?
What up, Shady?
We got the emojis rocking. I know what a couple of them are, but I don't know what they all mean.
I like it.
Oh my God.
Here we go, my boy, Chef Mikey. Oh, here we go. What do we got? What is he?
Chef
He's always
Mikey, funny. Vegas Mikey. Vlad, the Bulgarian cowboy says, hi, Johnny. Let's go, Rinat. Hey, Cody, remember the neighborhood Strickland is my hero no matter what.
Yep.
If nobody knows, apparently I was in this tournament of MMA cappers, and I was up against the Bulgarian cowboy, Vlad. And he won, which I had no idea how to play because I didn't know I was in this tournament.
Never had a chance, Johnny.
And you need to go look at Vlad's video they did.
Look at Johnny.
Look at Johnny K. It's amazing. It's funny.
It was great.
But still, I'm a little salty because I don't know what tournament this was, and I was never informed. And I want to play, but now I'm like, I don't want to now because I already lost. It's over.
I'm out too, but he didn't say fuck me. That's the difference.
Yeah, but he didn't beat you, did he?
Oh yeah, no.
There you go. Some other guy beat you.
Artem. MMA Analysis beat me in something.
Oh man,
we got to talk about that Bulgarian cowboy.
Kevin Lee said that now that he's a father, his perspective has changed. He claims to be a different fighter now. Who knows? Yeah, I don't believe him. I'm going to sleep 3 a.m. We appreciate you coming out, Derek.
Safe trip wherever you go, Derek.
Lee not finishing Diego Sanchez is the best measuring stick you can use. Yep. We're not inside the distance. I like it. That's what I said to myself.
If he outgasses, he out-cardios him, and then he just starts putting a beating because Rinat hits hard, dude. He was beating Brian Battle down.
Victor's got Rinat by decision on a round-robin parlay. I don't mind that at all.
I like it. I wanted to bet the over on this. I ended up hitting, well, we ain't even got to it, but I ended up hitting another over. They didn't have this one out yet, but I really did like this over on this at the over 2.5.
Yep. Rinat was fighting at 185, I'm pretty sure, before. Yep, he was. Dude's going to be massive. Yeah, it's going to be way bigger. You can tell. Bunny Hunter is late. I don't even want to say hi to you. I don't even want to say hi.
I was wondering. I said, man, where's my dude Bunny Hunter? He ain't missed a show in almost 2 years, year and a half.
Yep. But even though you're late, we appreciate you coming out as always. Bunny Hunter always a part always makes the chat interesting and fun.
I'm back on the gram too. I'm back. They shadow ban me on the gram, man.
I would message you. I'm like, what's going on?
I just all of a sudden looked at my phone. I went to click in. It was like, your account's been suspended, and then I had to do a bunch of stuff. Like, I had to take a picture holding a paper, like a mug shot, dude, and have my name, my screen name, and then a number code that they sent me. And they were like, take a piece of paper, write all this stuff down, take it. And I had to hold it like this. My girlfriend took a freaking photo of me.
Wow, that's intense, dude.
Like,
I never had that happen.
Yeah, well, lucky you, Johnny.
Rinat may still pull out, though, when he realizes Kevin Lee is now a Muslim. I did hear that Rinat does not want to fight any other Muslims, but
he might pull out of Kevin Lee when he's done beating him.
Oh, snap.
Not out of the fight. Not out of the fight.
Carla says if Rinat loses, I'll do 2 shoeies. Well, I will remember that, but I'm not going to bet you because I think Rinat's going to win. So I will remember that for next week if he loses.
I'm like 5-1 on
screenshot. I got the screenshot. Can't take it back now. Lit said Rinat and Guram is a massive parlay for me too. I'm also kind of like the Rinat late round props. Yeah, 3rd round decision prop might be a good one to do.
Yeah, I like that Rinat Guram. That was I like it. It brought it down to affordable money.
Yep. Mushroom likes inside the distance for Rinat.
Okay.
Shady added Bonfim. That's what I got, bro. Minus 106.
I got that too. I just used the Rinat as my anchor because, like I said, man, this is a hard card to bet, in my opinion. There's a lot of close fights, and there's just a lot of this weird stuff, even with the over-unders. So, like, I took Rinat and then put him with Brito, or not Brito, put him with
Burrito. Like burrito.
I know. Now Derek's in my head, man. But I got him with Guram and then with Bonfim. And it made it minus 105 affordable.
Yeah,
and I like it, man.
Bunny Hunter, a guy. He was late. I just want to remind him he was late. Kevin's a more well-rounded fighter.
Yeah.
Rinat's just a wrestler.
That's debatable, Bunny Hunter. And you were late.
Trolling.
So
you're trolling. And you're late. So I don't like that.
Because me and Johnny's never late. And those are the facts. We'll never be late. Not on a
Ricky said Lee is just not that guy at 170. I agree with that.
Exactly.
Not decision. And Lee money line feels like profit. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be plus money on both ends.
Well, suck it, Johnny K.
Johnny K.
Bro, I seriously post that on my Discord almost every day. I tag your ass too. I'm like, good morning, everybody. And then I put that and I tag Johnny K. Suck it, Johnny K. Love it.
What shoey bets we have so far? I only have a shoey bet with Couch Warrior. I don't have a shoey bet with Cody yet.
He don't want to smoke, man. He don't want
Take a shoey bet all day. I'm not scared.
Shoey bets
Think I'm
every
scared?
fight. No. I was shoey
Lee's
bets.
done. Look like trash against Diego. We all Diego's done. Lee should be, yep. I agree. Yeah. Not to lock. Even Dev, the dude AK said, lock it up.
8K. If AK's on it, baby. We're not every time because he don't agree with a lot of my picks. But I'll be
winning. Said, will you sell out to the bookies when they offer you $10K a month? Yes. Hell yes. Sorry. I will sell out.
Oh man, they give out some bad picks or something like that.
For $10K a month?
They're gonna have to pay me. They're gonna have to just pay me like $250 a year.
I will say follow this pick. Don't follow that.
You guys better just hope
I got you, dogs.
You guys better just hope the bookies casinos don't come get me to be the capper. Like, look, dude, we need you to set the lines.
We got Bunny Hunter is not trolling on Kevin Lee, so we thought he was trolling, but he's not. You gotta show me. He's gotta show me. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't think the UFC is building Kevin Lee up here, man.
Lee losing Bunny Hunter is already in the script.
It's been written.
It's been decided.
Kevin Lee, he's an athlete, man, more than a real fighter, in my opinion.
Next one we got is going to be Nursultan Ruziboev. I can't say that to save my life. Or Bruno Ferreira. I'm going to say Ruzi. I always call him Ruzi in my breakdowns because I can't pronounce it correctly.
Black. His name's Black.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm going to go with Ferreira here, though. I do think he wins this fight. He's going to be the better striker with more power. Nursultan, I like that name, though. It's a good name. He mainly just wrestles and tries to wrestle and tries to go for takedowns, but he's fighting all of these low-level guys, and sometimes he gets dominated by these low-level guys, and it's always sketchy to bet on these guys like this until you see it in the UFC. And Bruno is thick. He's strong. He's tough to take down. I think he can outmuscle Nursultan, you want to say, or Ruzi, and keep this fight standing and get the knockout eventually. So give me Bruno by knockout. I would say first round, maybe early second, but I would go with first. I just think he's going to be too strong. You're not going to be able to take him down. It's going to have to be a super well-timed takedown if Bruno is super aggressive. But Bruno's usually pretty patient with his strikes. He waits for the good counters or the right time to explode. Like, he's not one of those guys like Trevor Peek where he's going to go full force and go for it. Like, he's actually, I don't want to say a good fighter, but he's technical and he's got good striking. He actually has a good BJJ too, but he's better striker. So I don't blame him for not using it. So give me Bruno by knockout first round. I don't have any bets on this fight though. If I would, Bruno knockout would be the one I do.
Nursultan, it's like a weird fighter, dude. He's super big, super tall. How tall is he? What's
6'4"?
What's Bruno? 5'10", something like
5'10", yeah.
So he's a lot taller. He's super skinny though. He doesn't seem all that physically strong. A lot of the fights I was watching him, like the people were taking him down.
Yeah.
His striking just seemed to consist of punches. He'd wing like it's not that it looked terrible, but it didn't look like he more wants to grapple. I didn't think his wrestling was all that great. On the ground, he's got some pretty good sweeps, especially from being mounted, because I seen everybody just take him down and move into mount on him and punch his face off for a little while, and then he would reverse them, end up doing some damage. But I'm not that high on him. It's weird. What's he finished? 32 of 34 wins, right? With like 20 submissions or something like that. So he's finished. Yeah, he's finished almost all of his wins, and he's got 30. How many ever? So he's got 32 finishes, out of 34, and he's only been finished. This is why I know the under seems like it should hit, but like he's got 8 losses, but he's only been finished twice in them 8 losses. So this dude's durable. Of course, has he fought Bruno Ferreira? I don't know. I really like Ferreira here, man. Ferreira's got the phenomenal striking, switch stance striking. His striking's a level above Nursultan, in my opinion, especially with the switch stances. Yeah, and just the heat he throws, dude, the power he throws with out of both hands. Then he's going to have the wrestling advantage. So if he wants it to go to the ground, he's the one that's going to be able to take him to the ground. on the ground, he can sub, but he ain't looking for that. He's really looking to punch your face off with them powerful ass hands, man. I'm taking Bruno Ferreira here. I don't know if I would like. I think he finishes the dude, right? Because that's what he's done. I think he's finished all of his wins in the first round, besides maybe one, right? Bruno Ferreira, 10 wins, 10 finishes, 9.
I think yeah, most of them have been in the first round for sure.
Yeah, 8 or 9 or 10 of them in the first round. So both these dudes are finishers. So it seems like they would get this job done, but then neither one of these guys have been finished. You know what I mean? I think he has 1 in the second, 2 in the second. So but neither one of these guys, they like Bruno's never been finished, and Nursultan hasn't been finished for a long time. So I don't know if this just goes under that 1.5. That's why I'm kind of glad I didn't really mess with too many of the time props this week, because it could be the same thing where it looks like they go under.
Juice too. It's like minus 210 for the under 1.5.
Yeah, because when you want unders, man, you want both dudes to be finishers and both dudes to be able to get finished. You know what I mean? And we don't know if Ferreira is easy to finish at all because he's never been finished. And then Ruziboev or whatever, he's shown to be super tough and super durable. I've seen him eat big elbows and punches from the mount and just keep fighting. So give me Bruno Ferreira. I don't know how he gets it done. I would assume inside the distance, right? But I don't know. This is another one. I ended up staying away from it. By the time I got to the line, it was like minus 220, and I just stayed away. But I like Ferreira, though, to get this win.
Yeah, me too. Ice Viking asked if we saw the big line movement with JDM and Brady. Yeah, we did. We were talking about it earlier in the show. I hope JDM's not injured, but I think somebody laid a massive bet or bets on him, or a whole bunch of people did, because I saw on Twitter, I'm not going to name the names, but there was one guy literally posting like he's going to make a massive bet at this time and he's waiting for it. So I don't know if it's an injury though. Maybe he knew and he's waiting for the right time, but it just seems all too crazy. So yeah, I'm on JDM though. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
I'm all day. I don't care.
Yeah, I like
Nursultan is the greatest UFC of all time. I agree. Hulk smash, I agree as well. Fiera clearly a physical force, which means that an early takedown isn't going to come easily. Ruziboev is on short notice as well. It's a good point. Fiera inside the distance with that overhand. Yeah, I agree. Nursultan sounds like a seasoned Jewish bank.
I seen that. It was laughing.
Fiera's gonna freaking smash this fool. Nursultan looks straight mid on tape, getting mounted by regional bums.
Yep.
Fiera inside the distance, mine's 160. I got that in a parlay with Bonfim and Saint Denis over. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm failing that. Tyler Vitek, what's up, Vitek? Thanks for coming out. Some big cappers who sells picks. I think Gambas, his picks got leaked and he max bet Brady. No, not that his picks got leaked. He literally announced he was going to do it.
I've seen some about someone's picks got leaked or something like that, but
yeah. Sickid's got Fiera money line minus 130. I like that. I wish I would have got something like that. I would have bet him then, but not at 220. I couldn't get anything close to what you got. So do not believe this poker face. There you go. Vitek Fiera by knockout. Do we really believe the UFC hasn't noticed a young fighter with 32 finishes if he was good, brought in as a quick replacement?
Right.
True. Round 120. Round 2 is, I guess, fight to start. Round I'm sorry, it might be finish in round 1 and round 2 is that. I like that. Yeah,
both guys are finishers. Ferreira more than Nursultan, it seems like.
True. Ferreira, real danger. I agree. 3 hours later, 152 minus 104. Just put in Rob and Turner parlay minus 125 for next week. 2.5 units. I like that. Maybe James Krause leaks some info. Maybe. I like how you give out bets early so there's not a debate on the line. All right. Next one we're going to move on up to will be probably the fight that I'm looking forward to the most, honestly. Benoit Saint Denis versus Ishmael Bonfim. Is it my turn or your turn? I always forget.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll go. I'm going to go with Bonfim here. I just think he's going to have the striking advantage here, which is going to be a little bit. It swayed me to pick him because Benoit does have very good wrestling and grappling, but He's got power in his hands, but he is so freaking hittable, and his striking defense is not good. Bonfim is very good everywhere. I think he's a better striker, more so than a grappler. But I think if he does get taken down, which will be a struggle for Benoit, he's going to be safe enough to survive and not get submitted. I think he can get back up, maybe even get a reversal too, but probably get back up. But on the feet, though, I think that's where this fight's going to happen for the most part. And I think if that happens, it's Bonfim all day. He's just the better striker, better boxer, better counters, got good power. But Saint Denis is very tough. I don't think he's going to get out of there quick or early. It's going to be either late in that fight or it's going to go to decision. But I do think Bonfim wins this one. I'll say by decision, but it wouldn't shock me if it's like a third round knockout after just piecing him up maybe for 2 rounds or landing a couple really good shots later in the fight to get him out of there. But Benoit is a military guy, like special forces. This guy doesn't quit. Like, that's the one thing you have to remember. Like, so I like the over 1.5. I put that in a parlay. I think it hits. It's going to be a little sweaty early in the first, but I think after like the first 3 minutes, it should hit. I think it'll be fine. So give me Bonfim by decision, I will say.
Yeah, man. Benoit Saint Denis, decent striking. Doesn't have the best striking defense, but his striking's not terrible. I mean, he dropped the last dude, Miranda or whatever. He dropped him, finished him. Pretty good wrestling, and he has excellent jiu-jitsu, man. He's pretty heavy on top. He uses chain wrestling where he's just going, from body lock. He'll drop down to a double leg, doing whatever he can, mainly off the clinch against the cage. He's not really shooting doubles out in the middle of the cage, but he's good, man. He's got an excellent gas tank, and he's super, super durable with really good grappling, man. Like you said, he's basically in the I believe Thomas be able to tell us more about it, but he's basically like in the Navy SEALs division in France.
Yeah, something like that. It's like special forces, like whatever that is over there. I don't know.
Top of the line. So he's a very tough dude. You've seen this fight with Zaleski de Santos up a weight class, man. The beating he took there, and then even kept fighting and had a decent.
It should have been stopped. Well, he didn't fall over. He was still up, ready to go.
And he took some big knees in that fight too. He's taken a couple big knees. He took a big knee against Nicholas Stolzfuss or whatever his name was. When he took a knee shooting in, it cut his cheek open. But
true.
Yeah, man, good aggressive grappling. He's a big dude. You see these dudes that were born like 4 days apart or some shit like that. Like a week and 3 days. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And then how much bigger is Saint Denis? Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah.
Like 3 inches taller or something like that. 3 inches taller.
3 inches taller, 2 inches of reach.
A little taller, but I think that this is going to be more like a Jillian Robertson thing of last week, because some of the size matters, right, in a lot of fights, but not when the other person's super fast. And when the other person's super fast, it's going to kill your size advantage, because you're never going to touch them. Just like Jillian Robertson could never catch up with Tabitha Ricci. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of what it is here. But Ismail Bonfim, man, this dude is explosive. He's a bad mofo. He's really good boxing. He really only uses boxing and flying knees, like good knees and stuff. Because from range, I mean, he'll throw some leg kicks, he'll throw some body kicks, but mostly he's kind of like what Topuria was doing against Josh Emmett. Boxing, pressure boxing, walking forward, backing you up, and just putting pressure on you, hitting you with good body shots and all that. And he's got good offensive and defensive wrestling. He showed on the Contender Series, and he showed against Terrence McKinney. So good jiu-jitsu. He's been submitted 3 times, but that was back when he was like 18, 19 years old. He's tightened that game up. So I like Bonfim here. I think Benoit, I think he actually will land a takedown or two, just being a big, strong dude. You know what I mean? He's going to be able to get Ismail Bonfim up against the cage. He'll probably land a takedown or two and get a little bit of control time. But anytime they're on the feet, Bonfim's just going to be landing big shots and getting the judges behind him, because I kind of think it goes to decision too. I bet Bonfim with Rinat on a parlay, and then I bet the Bonfim.
The same bet.
Yeah, yep. And then I bet the Bonfim over 1.5, because I think this fight goes 3 out of 4. I know Bonfim, you watch his last fight, you're like, this dude's a murderer and all this. But 3 of his last 4 fights went to decision, So his brother is the murderer.
Yeah, his brother's a real murderer
too. Gabriel is the murderer, but Ishmael's very good. Yeah.
But the finisher is Gabriel.
Yeah, Ishmael is patient. He's going to take what you give him. Like I said, boxing, walking forward, anything you're going to give him, he's going to hit you with big shots. He stays safe, but he is looking for the finish. Like, but the last fight he fought with like Terrence McKinney doesn't really have any takedown defense, any gas, any nothing. And you could see after 2 minutes of that fight that McKinney knew he wasn't going to finish Bonfim and just kept backing up and staying on the cage. Where I think Benoit's going to be coming forward more, pushing him up against the cage. Getting a little bit of control time and all that. So that's why I really like it to go over 1.5. And then after that, man, I don't really care how Bonfim wins this fight. But it's still going to be tough, man. Benoit's a very tough guy, man.
Benoit. Our guy Thomas said, Thomas, I just want to throw this out there. He said, by the way, Johnny, your French accent is fire. I will say this, in high school, in high school, I took French classes. So I do know how to pronounce, but I couldn't like start a conversation at all. I don't remember anything of that.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Zaleski's a welterweight, beat the life out of him, without stopping. I just think Bonfim does more damage on the feet to win the cards. On the cards, I agree with that too. UFC gambling degenerate, what's up, man? He said Saint Denis is no quitter. I think it goes over 2.5. I like that too a lot.
I'm with you.
I have to go the distance. I'm looking at that too, man. I already have 2 bets on this fight. I have Bonfim in a parlay and then the over 1.5 in the parlay, so I can't do another one. But I really like it though. Bonfim read his opponents really fast and capitalized on that. Yeah, he does do the good with that. Bonfim round 2 and round 3. I like those. Plus 400, plus 650. That's good. Women back in the kitchen. Adesanya is a China.
Fucking Strickland.
I saw something on Twitter. It's like my favorite Chinese fighters. It was like Wei Li, Yao Jianan, and then Li, or, what's his name? Li Jinliang, and then Adesanya. That's fucking fantastic. Shady said Ricci looked tremendous last week, riding that shark money line decision machine. Yeah, she looked good.
I was all over it. I told people Ricci was going to dominate.
Thomas said we called the special forces Commando Praras, that wrong, which is the SEAL team in the US, I believe, thanks to Call of Duty. Yeah, I like it. Anyone been watching the Moicano's videos? I've seen him post, but I didn't watch any of it, and I heard it's funny. So I'll have to check it out for sure. Benoit Nurmagomedov by decision, not trolling. You are trolling. You're a troller. SK, what's up, SK? He said, in Canada, kids learn French up to 9th grade, and then it becomes optional. Interesting. We only can really learn French in like high school classes, and that's only for like 4 years if you want to take all 4 levels. I only took 3.
I never took no type of extra.
No,
but I know
my high
need.
School.
In my high school,
true. My high school made us take some kind of language. It was either Spanish or French. We were a smaller high school though.
Yeah.
AJ said Bonfim by KO. Le Benoit, but Gabriel Miranda was finding that chin. It's a good point. His striking defense isn't amazing. So, the Black Dragon. Love it. Merci beaucoup for the show, Cody and Johnny. We appreciate you coming out. If you're leaving, we always appreciate you coming out if you can. Merci. Strickland is the Tate fan too. Pray for the Tate brothers as always. And we got our guy, Lou Betcha. Am I too late to say hello to the ace and Gary of this piece?
Here we go. I watched Saturday Night Live, Lou. Come on, man. Ace and Gary.
What's up, Lou? Definitely check out Lou Betcha on Twitter. Also, the MMA Engine. If you don't know the MMA Engine, go on YouTube and definitely hit subscribe. He does great work. He does amazing shows. He does shows all week. He does like a show every week, which is fantastic. So definitely check him out on Twitter. Lou Betcha, MMA Engine on the YouTubes. Great guy.
Sharp prop dude, and he's funny as hell. And he knows
we need to get soccer going because I'm starting to feel the urge to bet on soccer, but I have to wait for this freaking break. Ugh. All right, next one we got is gonna be Ariane Lipsky versus Melissa Gatto. Who do you like here and why?
I like Melissa Gatto, man. She's really dangerous. She's gonna be dangerous on the feet. She's got what it takes to stand with Lipsky on the feet. And then on the ground, she's going to be levels above on her. She's definitely going to be able to get it to the ground too, because Lipsky doesn't have the best takedown defense. Gatto's really aggressive. She's got excellent ground game, excellent submissions, excellent ground and pound. I'm going to take Gatto. I'm going to say she gets a submission in under 2.5.
I'm gonna take a shot here with Lipsky. I liked her improvements, if you want to say, against JJ Aldridge. I think she looked way better than she normally does. She showed better striking. She showed pretty good takedown defense. I'm not saying JJ is the best wrestler, but I don't think Gatto is a good wrestler either. I think she's a very good grappler. The takedowns, though, not the greatest takedowns. So to me, I think this is a closer fight than a lot of people are saying. And I get why, because maybe Gatto's the finisher of the two, but Lipsky is I think she's the better striker. Personally, I'll say it. I think she looked good against JJ, and JJ's a good striker. And JJ was going for takedowns and she couldn't get him. She stuffed all 12. Ariana did. So maybe she's working on her takedown defense. Maybe she's working on her defensive wrestling or whatever you want to say. But if she does get taken down, it's going to be sweaty if you pick Lipsky. I will say that. But on the feet, I think it's going to be a close fight. And I ever so slightly edge Lipsky here. But this is my dog pick because it's a women's MMA fight. And you don't know what happens. And Lipsky looked very good in her last fight. And Gatto hasn't really fought the greatest of people. I will say that. She lost to Cortez, which is really good wrestler. Different kind of matchup here. So it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, she beat Sarja Eubanks. Not saying much.
Sarge and beating on Lipsky. Like,
oh, come on, man.
Sajara
she can't even, for one, Eubanks can't even make it to the fight because she can't make weight.
But if she made it to the fight,
she wouldn't be able to. It's a non thing right now.
See, that's the thing.
Do you think Lipsky would beat Victoria Leonardo?
Yeah, I think she win that fight.
She didn't beat Carol Hosa on the regional scene, but that was 4 years ago.
See, the thing is, though, is like their striking ain't that far apart, and Lipsky is terrible on the ground.
I think, yeah,
terrible.
And I get the line, but I think Lipsky can stuff the takedowns. I really do. And Lipsky's never been submitted either. She's been ground and pound knocked out, but she hasn't been submitted.
By Shevchenko. She got taken down and beat up by Antonio Shevchenko.
She was bad.
Was bad. What was the way to beat Shevchenko? Every person did this to Shevchenko that fought her.
Take her down
and beat her up. And she took Lipsky down and beat her up.
I know. Not a good look. I will say that. But Jade Aldridge is very solid. And she looked really good against her. Like, much improved. And she's at
the difference with
Melissa top team, Gatto, I believe, right now,
where she gets her up in a clinch up against the cage and she can't land a takedown. The difference is Melissa Gatto will pull guard. She's just gonna try to hop around to your back. Like, she's got way more ways to get this fight to the ground, and she's way more aggressive than JJ Aldridge. JJ Aldridge fought that fight ridiculous last time. Like, she barely tried
12 takedowns.
But also, but she's not good at wrestling.
Gatto's not going to try for 12.
JJ Aldridge is terrible at wrestling. That's the way to beat her too.
But Gatto's not that great either.
It's not that bad. She looked decent against Cortez. She got Cortez down to the ground a couple times and even swept. And Cortez.
Well, that's because Cortez is an offensive wrestler. She's not really the greatest defensive wrestler because she's the one shooting for takedowns.
Might only take one takedown with Gatto and Lipsky. Lipsky's ground game is terrible.
Very true. Very true. I will say that. I'm not debating that whatsoever.
Okay.
But
it sounds like you're debating a little bit.
I will debate this on the feet. I think Lipsky's better.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, Gatto throws the power, dude. Like, she finished Sajara Eubanks.
Lipsky has good power, too.
She broke Leonardo's arm with the kick by blocking a kick, and then she dropped. She throws power.
Leonardo's a bum. She's a bum. I'll admit it. I'm sorry, Leonardo, if you're watching this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that. That's the beer talking. I don't like to call people trash cans anymore because I got a lot of hate.
You do, man. I don't know. I'm angry, man. Very angry.
AJ says no shot. Lipsky wins. Oh, come on. She has a shot.
That's my dude, AJ. That's my guy.
Have you watched women's MMA before? I think we said that about Shevchenko. I think we said that about Nunes versus Pena, the first one.
What's that?
Anything can happen. There's a shot. Anyone can win in women's MMA.
Yeah, but them other girls are high level and they do have a shot, like Pena. But like Lipsky.
Oh, come. Funny Hunter says, doesn't Gatto's skin look really yellow to you guys on film?
Slightly jaundice. That just makes her tougher.
It's the roids. You see her veins popping out of her arms too.
She's ready to fight.
She got the roids. Give me sexy Lipsky decision. She's definitely a live dog on the spot. Don't sleep, kiddos. There you go. I like this. Gatto's on her back too much. Submission over position. Usually has the height and reach advantage. Lipsky's got potential and been getting good training. Like I said, I think she's at American Top Team now. JJ fight
American
might
Top
be
Team to go to Amanda Nunes' camp.
Well,
she looked good though. Yeah, she looked good.
Oh, I'm sure there it is. Epi said Lipsky left ATT for Amanda's gym. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. If she's training with Amanda, that's cool with me.
Yeah.
Staying away. Yeah, I agree. I'm staying away as well.
Me too.
But I think this is dog or pass. Or if you really like Gatto, play the sub. Or inside the distance. Like, I think she gets a finish. If Gatto wins inside the distance, if Lipsky wins, it's going to be by decision probably.
Yep.
Lipsky almost got subbed by Joanne Wood. That's all I have to say. Yeah, she did. She had some bad moments in her career. I will say that. Yes.
About 8 of them.
But her last fight, she looked the best she ever did.
Yeah, but she was fighting another fellow striker that we was hoping was going to grapple. I didn't bet that fight either, but like JJ Odgers ain't a grappler. She was a striker.
No.
And then like her wrestling had gotten a little better as she had fought, but Gatto's a legit grappler, dude. And when Ariane Lipsky has fought decent level grapplers, even like I said, Antonia Shevchenko, she's getting Montana De La Rosa. She's getting.
She just didn't have good training. She didn't have good training over at Kings.
Well, she's a Muay Thai striker, so she just ain't really got no grappling. I think it's the problem. But
I think it's Kings MMA, to be honest.
I know they have been saying that though. Didn't somebody say that about like Kings lately or something about the?
I don't think Kings is that good, dude.
I know Rafael Cordero is. I don't know.
Didn't Vittori used to be at Kings or something?
Yeah, that's why Sean Strickland just told him to leave because Dewey Cooper's there and he's like a glorified cardio coach or something. But Sean Strickland.
There you go. I mean, there was a few people at Kings and they're just not that great. I'll be honest.
Yeah, Robert's got a
Gatto. Did you see Gatto's black eye though?
No, I heard about it.
Saying Gatto apparently also getting pieced up with strikes and sparring. Lipsky not good, but hot. Dead hot. Dead hot or hot dead or hot dead hot.
She's my favorite in UFC.
I thought you said Polyana.
Oh wait. Both of them. I like
you treacherous dude, you.
I don't know. You know what? No, I'm going Polyana. Number 1. Didn't know she's number 2.
You are backstabbing. You're backstabbing now. Tell him, Cody. Gatto the side shoot. You are the underdog, King Daz. Come on. Not gonna side with me once.
No, man.
Leonardo is the worst on the roster by far. Thank you. Yeah. The only very full thing I can say about this fight is that I let both of the gals rear naked choke me. I wouldn't tap. There you go.
Yep. That is, you're going to sleep. That's true.
This show goes off when we don't agree.
I know it does. It does.
We got our guy Saba in the house. Never too late to say hello. And imagine picking Josh Emmett.
Yeah, pick some bets though, buddy. Pick some bets, Saba. No, hey, your dude, Ilya got my respect. Like I said, I wasn't gonna bet it, but I mean, like Josh Emmett showed up for that fight for a plus 280. He fought his heart out. Ilya's he's really that
very
guy.
Tough.
Yes.
Leonardo's arm had surgery. Leonardo's arm had already had surgery. Eubanks got a toe in the liver. Otherwise, would have won that fight.
I was 1-1. I was 1-1 going into the third. I had bet Sajara Eubanks in that, and I was like, man, I couldn't believe it when she went. But dude, Sajara Eubanks would grapple Lipsky to dust in like a round and a half, maybe even the first round. You're high right now. A little bit, but I'm speaking facts, man. Beaky said he just got Brito by KO round 1 or 2 at plus 100 on Betfair. So I think that's a very good bet. You should go bet that right now. I like that. I can't get it. Because us US guys can't get that. Yep. Victoria beat the great Mandy Bohm, the only female fighter to win via Academy Award. Yeah. Aljo would be $350, dude. Actually, I mean, with the win, because the other part of it, it cost me $700. Or no, $600. So y'all seen the Russian chick fighting Estela Nunes on the Holly Holmes card? She should be a fucking model. I did not. Is it Dudikova? Or Dudikova? I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Give me the girl on the roids inside the distance. Yeah, that's Gatto for sure. Look at those arms.
She's tough, man.
1900 on the Lady Dog 3-leg parlay. Make that happen. All of them.
I don't mind. The only action I got on any of them is Carolina, man, plus 185. Come on, man.
Is Ilya the man to beat Volk? I don't know if I have a feeling. I don't know. I have a feeling Volk will go up to 155 or 155 and will vacate the. No.
I think.
Okay, listen.
That's a good fight, but I'm taking Volk all day.
I will say this: if we're doing this fight right now, Volkanovski's going to win. If we're doing this fight in 2 years,
and Volk's 37. Volk's
exactly.
Like 30,
now we're talking, and I probably Topuria is going to win because he's going to be 28 years old in his prime. He's 26 still.
Yeah.
Volkanovski's going to be on the decline.
Yeah.
Ilya is the next champion.
It's
just not going to be for 2 or 3 more years.
Oh, shit, it's already 9 o'clock, damn. I think.
No, we got to hurry.
What about Movsar? Is he going to fight them dudes?
Nope, I've seen enough. Movsar is not even on Ilya's.
What about Ilya and Arnold Allen? I'm going to see. I think I need.
That would be a very good fight. I think Ilya needs one more fight before
Ilya versus Max.
Yeah, well, Max is fighting Korean Zombie, so Allen doesn't have somebody right now. I think that's a good fight, and if Ilya can win that fight, I think he catapults Max and Yair, obviously, and if there's one more person above him, I don't even know, to the title shot. If Volk wins, obviously.
We might see Volk versus Islam again. I know. Ilya versus Max is the move, man.
No freaking way, Volk. If it does, though, give me Ilya. I'll say it right now. I'll do it. 2 years. Not now, though.
I want to see Max and Ilya. Make that happen.
If Ilya can beat Max, he's legit. Yeah. No one's beating Max right now.
That would be such a good fight.
That would be I don't even know what I would do in that fight.
Why is I told myself Zombie even in the mix?
I don't know.
Even be in the mix.
I told myself this a while ago. Max, he left. Well, what I said was, if Max is not fighting Volkanovski, I'm automatically picking and betting Max. That's just the rule. I don't know if you heard me, Cody. If Max is not fighting Volkanovski, I'm picking and betting Max automatically, blindly. I don't care because there's levels, and Max cannot beat Volkanovski, but Max is better than everybody else. But Ilya has a chance. That'd be a very good fight.
Max, I don't know, man.
He's not that old. He's actually younger than Volkanovski.
Yeah, but he's not 26. You know.
True. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Ilya for sure. Freaking hard, dude. I want to see it. I need to see it.
Oh yeah, I would love to see it too. All right, we'll go a little bit quicker on these last 3, but we will definitely not skip over them because they're gonna be good fights. Max Griffin versus Michael Morales. I'll let you start this one off.
Tough fight to pick, man. Tough fight to bet, anyways. Pick's gonna be Michael Morales. I think that he's gonna land the harder shots, but dude, Max Griffin has a chance to win this fight. Like, if he doesn't get caught and get finished, like, I think he'll put out more volume than Michael Morales. I think he's got better cardio. He might even be able to mix in a takedown or two. Probably not hold them down, but maybe just mix it in. But yeah, this is another one where I just want to see Michael Morales fight a mid-tier guy and see how he does here. Because, I mean, he didn't look all that great against Adam Fugit, and Max Griffin's way better than Adam Fugit. So, I don't know, man. I'm going to take Michael Morales. I think this is going to be a really good fight. I just think that he's going to land the harder shots, maybe even a couple knockdowns. I don't know if he finishes Max. Max only been finished one time in his whole career, and that was by Colby Covington, more of a ground and pound thing. So, like, he's very tough, very durable. So I don't know if Michael gets him. But if anybody's going to get him out of there, it's going to be a 24-year-old savage, dude, that hits hard with both hands and catches him with something. So I'm taking Michael Morales. I kind of like the over 2.5, but I just end up staying away from this fight, man. I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be a fun fight to watch. It's gonna be an action fight, and we're gonna see if Morales is the real deal.
Yeah, I'm really high on Morales too. I'm gonna pick him to win as well. I'm gonna say by decision because Griffin's very tough. Only been knocked out once, I think, or finished once too. A lot of split decisions. He makes fights very close. But I just think Morales is better everywhere except the experience factor because Griffin can adapt. If his first game plan is not going right, he can go to a different game plan. So I'm wondering how Morales is going to take that, because maybe Griffin's first game plan is not going to work, and then the second one works, and then how is Morales going to counteract the second game plan maybe? Because we've seen Morales at times struggle against some lower competition, but the talent is all there. But that's the one thing that's holding me back, is maybe Max Griffin can make this such a freaking close fight and use his experience and toughness and durability to make this a close fight and maybe win a split decision. So I do think this fight goes to decision. Morales is definitely better everywhere. It's just the experience. I mean, Morales hasn't really fought the greatest of competition either. So, yeah, it's just this is a weird fight to bet. Like, I like the spread though on Max Griffin plus 3.5 at -120 range. I think this fight. I think he wins the round, and I think this fight goes to decision. I'd be shocked if Morales gets a knockout. I shouldn't say shocked. I'd be surprised if Morales gets a knockout, but it wouldn't shock me.
Man, so 13-year age difference is pretty big.
It's huge, yeah. So I think Max Griffin can win a round, maybe a close, like a first round or a second round, or maybe even a third round. Maybe Morales gasses out a bit and Griffin still has a cardio. He has good cardio. Griffin's good everywhere. He's just not amazing anywhere. So I think he can survive the 3 rounds and make this a very close decision. So, but I'm going to go Morales by decision. I'm looking at that Griffin spread -120. I think he wins a round. I think it goes to decision. I like it a lot.
Yeah, man. And then, so if Morales gets this win, what do we get? Morales versus Malott next? Battle of the prospects.
Do you think they want to do that though?
I don't know.
That's the thing. UFC they love their prospects. They're not going to do prospect versus prospect, and one of them goes down, or when they can just fight lower or aging guys moving up until they get the top 10.
They was gonna have, yeah, true. But they was gonna have, who did we just see? Or no, we was about to get Tatsuro and Rodriguez, Kletson.
Yeah, but Tatsuro is on a different level, and then freaking Kletson can't make weight. He should just go to bantamweight.
Freaking
fat. The second time in a row.
Fat flyweights, dude.
Not even close either, too. Morales, Griffin might go the distance at -115. Dudes taking lumps out of each other. There'll be blood. Yeah, fight of the night. I think this would be it'd be a good fight. I like the fight goes a distance though. Don't pick a side. Bunny said, keep promoting Ilya Topuria, Johnny. Thank you. I'm going to promote him all day. I like him a lot. Throw back to UFC London where Ilya nearly lost his head to Jai Herbert. Hey, Armin almost lost his head too. Look what happened. He won.
Never forget all that stuff.
Dude, don't worry about that fight. He's not a lightweight. He took that fight because he wanted to fight up a weight class, and Jai Herbert was like 6 inches taller than him, and it was a sneaky head kick.
Very sneaky. I can't believe he survived it. I can't believe he ate it.
I couldn't either because I had like 4 bets on that fight.
He's got a big old thick head on him too.
This fight's going to be close, but I got Morales. Yeah, I think it's going to be close too. Morales by decision, but not betting it. Seems like a good fight to watch.
Be a good fight.
True.
It'll be a good fight.
Hedge with Griffin decision 475. I like that. Give me Morales by decision. Ilya Ortega. That's the one person I was forgetting about in the top 4 or 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. He's not fighting anybody. He's always freaking hurt, but he's not fighting anybody. Might as well. I think he would destroy Ortega. That's not even a fight, to be honest.
Jesus.
I think Allen would be a tougher matchup for Ilya than Ortega.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh shit! I was behind. Catch up. Small play on Griffin. Okay, there you go. Max is another decent dog. Morales is I don't think he's overrated. He's super young still. He's 24.
Yeah, he's very good. The Max Griffin. I thought I was going to want to bet him. Then I watched the tape and I'm like, when you watch Max fight real big punchers, dude, he gets hurt a lot, man. He doesn't get finished, but he gets dropped and he gets put on wobbly legs a lot.
Yeah. AJ likes Morales by KO, Max off split decision, and then he had a hand surgery. I think he broke his hand that fight, and he had to wrestle the whole fight to get a split decision at least. So something to think about. Should Michael get a ranked opponent if he wins? Maybe, or very close to being ranked. I don't think so. He's super young still.
He's ranked 44. He'd probably take Max's 27. He'd get him a nice 18 after this. Then we get him in the top 15 after that. So we need an 18 and a 13. So
Carlos says Morales wins by staying away.
Yeah.
Morales had a padded record.
Adam Fugit, man, on short notice looked like it was 1-1 going into the third. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well,
and again,
it was
he
true.
looks crazy against Trevin Giles. You know, he knocks Trevin Giles out cold. So
yep. Morales is in a lot of his parlays. Well, I wish you the best. You might be sweating it a little bit. A little.
Yeah.
Morales wins. I hope he dominates so I can fade late. Oh, come on. He's gonna be good. He's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
Sprinkle on some Griffin. That's not a bad bet to sprinkle on.
He's a big, thick dude for 170 too, man. When he's in the cage, he's a big dude.
The split might be a good sprinkle too at plus 500. I think it's going to be a close fight. I think Griffin has like 5 or 6 split decisions, whether he won or lost. It's crazy. 37. But all right, we're going up to the next one here. We are running a little behind, but nothing crazy. Good co-main event here. Damir versus Grant Dawson. Who do you like here? Man,
dude, this fight's tough. I like Damir. I thought I was going to want to bet Damir. I watched tape. I picked Damir. He's got a little bit of outside stuff going on where he wanted to retire and this and that. But it's
now he's talking about beating Justin Gaethje.
Yeah. Which would maybe be possible. Who knows, you know? But man, this fight's so hard to pick because I like Damir. He's got the way better striking. He's got excellent wrestling, offensive and defensive. He should be able to keep this fight standing for most of the time. But then you see Grant Dawson, like he's looked really good since joining ATT. He hasn't been gassing. He's actually getting finishes in the third round now, you know what I mean? And looking great, better as the fight goes on. And in my mind, the only reason I really stayed away from betting Damir, even after the line went down, is because there is a chance. In my mind, I could see Grant Dawson just repeatedly wrestling, hopping on the back, taking the back, you know, and just like getting 2 rounds, winning them first 2 rounds with control and stuff, and then just not getting finished in the second because Damir is not a big finisher. So, like, I do think Damir wins. I do think that Damir could stop the wrestling and possibly make this look easy and win all 3 rounds. I just stayed away from it, man, because this is going to be a really good fight. It makes me think that they know some because they train together at ATT because Damir should be minus like 200 in this fight. He's the better striker, and the grappling seems pretty damn even. So, yeah, man, I'm taking Damir, but I didn't get around to betting it, and it just seems there's just something weird. And I'm just going to watch this because it's going to be a great fight regardless,
So for me, I like Damir here, and I was actually thinking about playing him at my minus 140 range, but then I saw the line keep dipping, and it's about normal now, about minus 110, minus 115 range. So I took a shot on Damir. I like him a lot to win this fight. I mean, I'm not that high on Grant Dawson. I know he has good BJJ, good grappling, submissions. His wrestling, okay, it's good. I'm not saying it's awful, but his striking's not good. I do not like his striking at all. I think Damir, his striking is going to be way better on the feet. I think he's going to be able to stuff the early takedowns. He may get taken down once and survive. I don't think he's going to be like controlled and like almost submitted or anything like that. Damir's tough. I don't think he's been like finished. Maybe once. Was it by knockout or something like that?
I think he did.
I don't think it was.
I think so. I think he did get like knocked out way back in the day by this little weird dude.
Nothing.
No, just decision. So he lost to a little weird dude.
He lost to a little weird dude. He didn't even get submitted to a little weird dude. This guy's never been finished before, and he's not like an old dude. He's 32 years old. Yeah, he doesn't have the greatest finishing ability, Damir, but his striking is very good. And him and Guram had a very good fight. He stuffed a lot of takedowns from Guram early on, especially. And he got the win, even though I didn't agree with it. It was very close, though. It wasn't a robbery, but I thought Guram slightly edged it out. But, yeah, give me Damir here. Like I said, I'm just not as high on Grant Dawson. I know he's 19-1-1, but a lot of these fighters he's fighting, like Mark Madsen, 38 years old. Oh, my bad. Hit the wrong button. Hit the freaking ad. Come on. It's not working. Oh, well. There it is. Let's see. So, yeah, he's fighting Mark Madsen. He's 30 years old, wrestler, Greco-Roman guy. Jared Gordon, who was getting pieced up until he got submitted. Draw from Ricky Glenn. Not a good look at all.
Yeah. That was before he went over to ATT. He's looked really good. His cardio's look good.
Yeah. So, like, look at these fighters who he's fighting. Like Damir is 2 levels better than these guys. This is going to be a tough fight for Phil Dawson. This isn't going to be like I'm going to roll all. Did I say Phil? Why do I say Phil Dawson? Grant Dawson.
Wasn't he the kicker for the Browns?
Yes, he is the kicker for the Browns. That's why. That's fancy football for you. Grant Dawson. I just think this is going to be a tougher fight for Grant Dawson than a lot of people think. But I do, if you want to play him, though, I would say submission. But I just think Damir is going to win this fight. So give me Damir by decision. I got the minus 115 bet. I think it's a good bet. That's just me.
I like it. I just stayed away from these close ass fights because, like I said, Grant Dawson's not bad and his wrestling's pretty good, and he could get them backpacked for 2 rounds in this fight. Arman was able to put it on him.
Arman's a better wrestler than Grant Dawson.
Maybe he is, but not like
Arman is the Ilya of the lightweight division. Trust me.
I mean,
he is. Trust me. He's going to be a future champ. He's 26 years old. He's only getting better. You'll see. He should have beat Gamrot.
Yeah, come on. He should kill Gamrot. Look what Beneil did to him. And Beneil will beat up Arman. Lucky Beneil's old.
Beneil's 33 years old.
Yeah, but he looks 46.
Oh, maybe 30, maybe 34. Maybe 34. Because he was older than Oliveira. When I looked at him, I'm like, holy shit, he's older than Oliveira.
Yeah. Are they the same age? Like,
no, Beneil was a year older, or 6 months or 8 months or whatever, but still crazy.
Yep.
Damir's levels above Dawson on the striking. I agree. The difference between the striking and wrestling is miles clear. Damir should be minus 220. I agree. I think it should be closer to 200, not pick 'em. With Cody, lately there's been a lot of line movements similar to the one and the dog has been hitting. Damir is the more well-rounded fighter. He should win. Dawson only has one way to win. I agree. It's just grappling and maybe get a submission and control time. That's it. But I don't think it's going to happen. Come on. Madsen almost KO'd Grant in the first round, but I think Grant wins this. Okay. Not trolling, but does Damir have Tourette's? Yes, he does. Something like that.
Yeah.
Imagine betting Ismagulov against Sarukian. He's got him on his fucking wall. All of them.
That's not even a bad bet, man. That was
no, it's really bet. Not. Even though I did pick Sarukian, and I also bet him as well, but I'm already high on Sarukian. I know what he's at. I'm like him and Ilya. I already know what they're at. Small. I know who they can.
Sarukian's too small, man. He ain't never gonna be champ.
For a lightweight? No, he's fine. He's not 5'7". Huge.
5'7". It's a baby. Small baby.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's a small child in the lightweight division.
All right. We'll move on up because I don't want to talk about this. We can go on about that all day.
Mm-hmm.
You're crazy. Sarukian's going to be a champion. You'll see. Mark these words. Sean Strickland versus Magomedov. I will start this one off. I'm going to go with Sean Strickland. Logic will tell you to pick Sean Strickland, even if you hate him, you don't like his style, you don't like anything about Sean Strickland. But what is Magomedov going to give you other than maybe an early finish? I mean, that's it. Sean Strickland doesn't get finished. I mean, unless your name is Ferreira. So that guy can finish anybody. So Sean Strickland's tough as they come. He doesn't have the greatest style of fighting. It's always going to be a boring decision, out volume, out cardio, push the pace. That's just how he wins, and that's all you got to do to win a fight. I mean, look at these guys who Magomedov's fighting. Dustin Stoltzfus. I don't even know what rank he would be in the middleweight division. What do you think? Like 75? And he's fighting the number 4 ranked now. Like, this is the biggest step up in competition. And then he's got 19 seconds of octagon time in the last 2.5 years. Magomedov. You're on mute. Can't hear you.
3 minutes of octagon time in 4.5 years.
Okay. So 3 minutes and 4.5 years, 19 seconds and 2.5 years. Sean Strickland has about an hour and a half of octagon time in 2.5 years, maybe even more.
This week.
In this week. So to me, like, this is, I don't want to say this is a no-brainer pick and or bet, because there is a chance in a world that Magomedov could land an early knockout, but I just don't see it. Give me Strickland. I'm going to say by decision. That's how he wins fights. Wouldn't be too shocked if it's a 4th or 5th round knockout, though, because we haven't seen Magomedov past the 3rd round. And frankly, I think he's only been a 3rd round like once or twice. So to me, logic is just everywhere on the Sean Strickland side. And at minus 175, 165, whatever you got, or 150 right now, I think it's a fantastic bet.
Yeah, man. I don't really see how you bet Abus unless you think that, like, yeah, he's just going to get the easy knockout and Strickland's easy work, which we know that's not what it is. Small cage favors Strickland style, where Abus ain't going to be able to be out there moving around
too much, yeah,
throwing all his front kicks and stuff. Strickland's got to watch that front kick, but it's not like Abus is out here front kicking everybody to sleep, dude. He caught Dustin Stolfus. Like, Sean Strickland would beat the brakes off Dustin Stolfus too. I don't think Abus is going to have any type of wrestling or grappling advantage here. Sean Strickland's got good offensive and defensive wrestling. He's got a black belt, so I don't think that he's going to be able to get any wrestling going. And from there, it's going to be like a striking match where I don't think Abus, just like with Strickland versus Mavov, he's going to be in your face. He's throwing the jab. He's in boxing range, and he's not giving you all this room to throw all your kicks and move around and, you know, like, get off all your weapons. So it's like you said, the first round is going to be dangerous for Sean Strickland. But other than that, man, the first couple rounds, but like, I just see him being able to put a pressure on Abus and backing him up. And I don't think Abus's weapons are going to work as good backing up. And then it's just going to be like a Mavov, man. And Mavov was super hyped, super confident, all that. And then after like 2 rounds with Strickland, he was tired. He was getting sick of getting punched in the face, because that's all Strickland does. Like, every 4 seconds of the fight, punch you in the face with something. He's just constantly hitting you. And I think he's going to beat up on Abus. Like you said, too, Abus has never been out of the 3rd round. It's been a decision like twice. The one time with that Sadu boy, Sai, and he had to take him down because he was getting outstruck. And he had to take him down for the 2nd and 3rd round. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not going to say he doesn't have the cardio because we haven't seen it, but I know Strickland does. You know what I mean? We just seen him go 5 rounds.
The mythical fighter.
Well, he went 5 rounds with the mythical fighter and Jared Cannonier. That's the real mythical fighter.
He also went 5 rounds off the couch
with
1 week,
Mavov.
Less than 1 week in Mavov, and
beat him up. Strickland off the couch is mythical, but also Jared Cannonier is just mythical. You know what I mean? Dude throws beatings on people by decision, plus 290.
Vittori is a mythical meatball.
He is a punching bag. He's a good dude. I'd hang out with him, party with him. But he's a punching bag.
I wouldn't. He's a meatball.
Here we go. Give me Strickland, man, by jab. Strickland just by jab. Experience. He's been in there. I mean, like people think that Abus is just going to come in here and knock Strickland out. Dude, Cannonier hits pretty damn hard. Like, a lot of people he's fought hit pretty damn hard. And he
got knocked out by Ferreira. Sure.
Pereira's not.
A lot of people are going to be knocking. Yeah. A lot of people are knocking out or getting knocked out by him.
And like I said, man, the small cage, everything. Like Strickland said, he took this fight. It's not like really like the UFC was like, we're trying to move Abus to the title. It's just Strickland said that the top 10 and 15 was booked out. He said this. He made a post on Instagram a couple months ago and said that he's booked out, so that he's gonna end up picking or end up fighting Abus. He's like, I'll fight whoever. All these dudes are tough, so he needs to make some money. So
he just wants to make money. He wants to stay active, and that's the right thing to do.
Yep.
Why wait around? Like, he wouldn't take this fight if he. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I think he knows he can win this fight, and he wants Adesanya next because he's kind of doing maybe the UFC a little bit of a favor. Like, I don't know.
The UFC doesn't. They're not trying to build up Abus here. Like Adesanya's already beat everybody in the top 5 other than Strickland. So, like, Strickland's the one that they're going to want. I mean, not to say they wouldn't want him to fight Abus if he comes out here and gets some crazy knockout. Of course, they're going to love that. But they want Strickland versus Adesanya. Them dudes will be talking crap. He's the only dude in the top 5 that hasn't fought him once or twice. So, yeah, I just like Strickland. I like his experience. I like his fighting style. I like his toughness. I like his durability. And that 5-round cardio, man, 5-round experience. And with these dudes, he's in their face. He doesn't let them use all their weapons. And I don't know if he finishes him. I'm not going to say Abus is weak, so I think he can make it. I don't know if Sean Strickland finishes him, but I just bet him. I bet him on the money line, and I really like it.
Yeah, I got the same thing too. Minus 165. I think it's a fine. I mean, you can get minus 150 right now, which I don't know. I wish I would have waited a little bit longer, but the lines lately have just been insane. I thought this was like one of the only lines that actually made sense. I like minus 165.
Yeah. Man dance. I like that.
Let's go, Sean. I like Armin. I think it would handle Madsen pretty easily. I see love for Dawson because he beat the silver. Yes, it's not much.
Like a 39-year-old silver medalist though, too.
Yeah. I bet the over 3.5 minus 120. I was going back and forth in this fight, but homie Strickland more experience. I agree. I like that.
Yeah.
Sean has only lost to the elite, and the rest of the schedule is not as strong. I fucking hate that. I could not find more film on Magomedov other than the last fight. Someone knows something on Abus. I think people know that he's not that good.
Sean's so proven at this point.
Yeah.
I like proven. I like logic. I like proven.
Yeah, exactly. All the logic's telling you to pick and bet Strickland here. Like, there's really nothing other than an early first round KO that you can go on the Magomedov side.
No. Even in his PFL tape, all that, man. Like, he got knocked out cold by like a 41-year-old with a weird punch to the side of the head. It was like a left hook that hit him on, and he like knocked out twice while he was falling. It was the weirdest thing.
Sicky got Sean Strickland at minus 125. That's awesome.
Whoa, that is redonkulous.
And they did a hedge bet for Magomedov round 1 and round 2. I like that.
That's a lot of numbers, bro.
Strickland by decision plus 200. I like that too. Strickland KO.
Okay.
I'm playing. I'm 50-50 on this oddly. Okay. Got 138 MMA. What's up, Tyler? Just in time for the last few minutes. Yeah, definitely check out 138 MMA on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Does awesome breakdowns each and every week for every promotion possible. So he puts in his work and he does great.
Definitely.
Check him out. You got Strickland. Magomedov had a draw against that guy who was cut in the UFC 1-3. Also been KO'd 40-year-old journeyman Taylor.
Yep.
John's beaten Jack Ivanov, Uriah, Brendan. Strickland wins. I agree.
Yeah.
Strickland for round 4 or 5 decision man dance. Yeah, I like that bet too. I think it's like plus 100 too. Not bad. Great show and picks as usual, Johnny and Cody, 2 of the sharpest and realest in the community. Yes, definitely go check out Mushroom MMA's live stream later tonight. It's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern time, 9 p.m. Central.
Yep.
You're on that time zone. He does awesome stuff as well. Always entertaining to watch as well.
Stop in and say what's up. Drop him a comment and stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
Like button.
Give him a like. I would like Adesanya and Strickland press conference. Yeah, they already did that kind of, and they weren't even fighting each other.
Yeah. I think they both got beat that time too.
Strickland's going to win this fight. What?
Was that when Strickland fought Ferreira? Or no, that was when Strickland, and then Izzy must have won then.
Yeah. Strickland's going to win this fight. Just realize me, this is a huge step up. Yeah, huge. Strickland, easy money. I agree.
Let's go.
A lot of good live betting spots in this car. I agree with that. Only bet I got right now is Strickland money line at minus 150 easy. Yeah, that's that's the only price early in the week even. I thought that was respectable to bet.
That was my first bet.
But all right, guys, about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. Not bad for us. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Cody, you have anything else you want to say or before we get out of here? And we always appreciate everybody showing up and commenting in the chat. As always, go ahead.
Yeah. Just check out my YouTube. Check out my Instagram and Twitter if you want to see what picks are going to be for my 6th winning week in a row on the way to 10. So, I'll be dropping my official bets video tomorrow, doing a bunch more tape study, getting ready to just do this other, UFC 290 card coming up, Mr. Pay-Per-View.
Yep, be awesome.
All big. That's going to be the 7th week in a row. So I already got a couple bets for that card, but we'll see. But I just appreciate everybody coming out, talking with us, hanging out with us all night. As usual, it's awesome. If it wasn't for them guys, we wouldn't even do this. We'd just sit backstage and talk. So appreciate all you guys coming out. And
we've done that before.
Yeah. So appreciate everybody coming out and just commenting and having a cool night with us, man. Yeah, should have had Baby Blood come in. You want me to have her come in and make her 2 picks real quick?
Yeah, if you want to. Who do you want me to do?
Just Magomedov and the co-main and main. Let me grab her real quick.
All right. I'm going to switch it up. Stay for the baby blood parlay. Don't leave yet. I'm going to switch it up on her because everybody's on Strickland. This is a good fight. I'm going to do this other fight that a lot of people are different on. But real quick, while he's gone, I'm going to be starting doing my breakdown videos on Monday nights. I used to do it on Sundays, like in the afternoon, maybe late evening time. So I'm just switching it to Monday nights because I want to have Sundays completely off for my real life, just to not think about UFC all that much. So just so you guys know, Monday nights will be my new week or day that I'm going to have my breakdowns. Are you ready, Cody?
Oh, yeah, I'm Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hi.
Hi, baby blood.
What's up, Johnny?
How's it going?
Good.
Good. You gonna pick some winners for us tonight?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. See these two guys? Which one do you like? Which one do you think is gonna win the fight? Grant Dawson.
Oh my God.
That was quick. Grant, you don't like the guy with the belt?
No.
You like him?
He's a champion, though. He's a champion.
Looks like he has more muscles, huh?
He's got Tourette's. All right, this is the next one. I'm flipping it on you, Cody.
Max Griffin.
I see a trend.
She picked Max Griffin and Grant Dawson.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right,
we'll see. Those are two underdogs.
Yep, both of them's underdogs.
Yeah, there you go.
Say bye. Say bye. Say bye, Johnny.
Bye, baby blood.
Say have a good night. Say good luck.
Have a good night.
Good luck.
Say it's the start of your winning streak.
Thank
you, beauty. She's dancing.
I see a trend, Cody. She's picking the left or your right.
No, she picked Dawson on the right, and then she picked. Well, yeah, Dawson was on the right.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Never mind.
Yeah,
You're right.
She's just looking and picking. Them dudes look the same though, man.
Yeah, they did a little bit.
They got like the same haircut.
Are you saying because they're white?
Who, these dudes?
No, the other guys.
I don't know anymore. Maybe. Probably. Probably, I guess.
I could say that because I'm white.
Yeah, so look, hey, Max Griffin, which is a viable underdog, and then Grant Dawson. So, I mean,
with a slight underdog, it's possible.
Yeah, that could hit. Last week was not
out of the ordinary.
He had Hebas and Josh Emmett last week, so that was no bueno.
Yeah, that's no bueno. But all right, kids, we'll let you guys go. We always appreciate you showing up and participating in the chat. We try to get everyone's comments as always, and yeah, good luck to everybody in their bets. Cody, last thing before we go.
Just good luck, everybody. Do some good recaps every week. Do your recaps. Do your recaps. Do your recaps. Win, lose, or draw.
Yes. All right, kids. Take care, guys.
See ya.
Peace out.
See you guys.